Uh,
Before we start, Lauren, you've got to turn your mic on. Not your mic, your camera. It's very.
let me just remember how to do this. Hello?
The old one is deleted.
Hello.
There you go.
Oh god.
Here we go.
All right, cool. Wait, I think I found it.
My preferences
Cool.
on my new Mac, and I have to allow all the camera and mic and everything.
Allow it, bruv.
Allow it.
Allow it, man.
Yeah, I am. I've just allowed
it.
Allowed
Can
it.
you please do it quickly?
Bruv.
I don't have all day.
In it, fam. Jeez.
Okay. I look so small. This camera's such a
You don't
horrible
have to hide
place.
your face anymore. You can have a normal head.
I know, it's in such a horrendous place though. There you go. It's on my top of my
Just
computer.
slightly to
page.
the left. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. Right, so you find yourself in the throne room. You can hear like this battle raging on outside, like the just screams and shouts, and like even civilians like running as fast as they can, like this pitter patter, and just who are you waving at?
The queen.
Okay, so so this like armada is just this massive like battle is happening. All the sound of like the streets just run with like blood, and it's just chaos outside. But in front of you stands these forces, and already like your circled like scars on the back of your necks are all bleeding and burning. Like Harry Potter when he saw Voldemort, you know, like it's like like that kind of thing is happening. And is there anything you guys wanted to say?
Well, we're doing the surprise attack, weren't we?
Yeah. She was miles ahead because she'd been lulled into a one-on-one.
Yeah. So okay, so
that is true. So basically, this is how I recall it. Alex, she walked forward. She was accepting the 1v1 after I challenged her on Voltron's behalf, and in mid-sentence, I just yeeted the lightning sword at her to the point where you had to stop and go, Exactly. And you went, wait a second. And then I was like, aha! So I actually caught you out, so it got a buff.
Okay. So we'll do the turn order in a bit then. So Angel, she steps forward to challenge, to accept this one-on-one with this cocky grin. She believes it to be Voltron, and as she sees from the left-hand side of her, like through her left eye, this Angel just goes and throws this like lightning blade, and with it he disappears. And let's roll the.
No, I haven't teleported.
Oh, okay. You've just thrown the blade.
I've thrown the blade at her.
Okay.
It was aimed for her. Can I see her body actually? Because I haven't seen her character model right now. Very, very guarded there, isn't she?
Yeah.
How about right between the boobs?
Oh,
that's the
one
spot where
getting those tiggle biddies. Okay, so you're going through the lightning dash then, yeah?
No, I'm just yeeting the sword
straight
at her.
What's your dex again? It's like
I believe it was 8.
Yeah, she was in the middle of a monologue.
Yeah, she is not expecting this.
Your blade flies forwards and completely distracted. It misses the soft bit of tissue and digs into like her breastplate with like this bone holding her breast up. But the blade digs in deep enough that it just goes like sticks and wobbles in there.
Oh.
And then so you've been as a group for long enough that you kind of get all an Overwatch phase for this. So who wants to react?
Next.
Okay.
Can I do windward triple shot?
Oh, you can do one.
I'll do windward.
Okay, so Reiner draws his short sword out like the blink of an eye and sheaths it again, and this giant wall of wind appears in front of you, literally covering from Willow to Voltrim. All the spear guards turn to react, and they start like getting ready to throw their spears.
Can I want to use blood whistle and aim for the soft bit of tissue, and I want it to go in and up through her throat. And
so what's your dex?
Dex is 9. It's going through.
Okay, so blood whistle goes through wind wall, and you just see this thing go like it's too fast for you to control it, and it just pierces straight through her, out the
Oh.
back, and it just annihilates a berserker's face. Like a berserker's head just explodes as this arrow goes straight through her, and it goes straight through the throne room, like straight through the throne and out the wall, because of the projection of wind wall. So we've lost a berserker.
Have we done any damage to her?
I can't tell you that. Who wanted to go next?
I mean,
I think we're all going to have a go, right?
Yeah, but who wants to go next?
Okay, Voltron will go next, and he's just going to walk forward through the wind wall, and then just hold his hand out behind him.
Behind you? What do you mean?
Just ready to grab something.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
I don't think there's much more to grab.
Do I still get an Overwatch turn?
No, you kicked them off, and it's because of your Overwatch turn that they all get one.
Okay.
Oh my god, this pen's running out of ink at the most crucial time. Cool. Okay, so Voltron strides through the wind wall. His hair blows up into the air as he does so. Who wants to go next? Well, I think it's just you, Lauren.
Yeah, I
Lauren
will.
and Willow.
Can I do my big fireball?
Oh yes. Okay. What's your wisdom again?
Let me check. It is. Where's my updated one? There. 6.
So as you slap your hands together and this giant fireball shoots through the wind wall, you watch as it just grows like twice in size. And who are you aiming at, by the way? You didn't say.
The queen.
Okay. And this huge ball of flame, like so big that even if she tried to dodge, she wouldn't be able to, just strikes her straight in the chest. It explodes and like fire, like this blue flame sticks to her like glue and also sticks to the two berserkers behind her. They're now ablaze and they're going like, ah! But she's kind of just standing there, like this blue fire is consuming her. The spear guards all lean back in unison and throw their spears across, but it just sticks into the wind wall in front of you. And two of them appear. They grab their spears. And that is the end of Overwatch phase.
Do I not get a turn?
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Scribbles. Scribbles! Yeah.
Can I sit in a corner and cry quietly? No.
Do you have any projectiles?
Yeah, he's got a magic missile.
I want to just look at Max and projectile vomit into his eyes for interrupting me during this turn. No. There's a statue to the right.
Yep. And to the left.
And to the left. Okay. I just want to see. Okay, can I roll a perception roll on the statues in the room? See if they're connected to anything?
Could he
What's
do
your-
both?
What's your perception?
Give me a second to do some scrolling. I have us on full screen. Da-da-da. Perception is 6 out of 10. But I have leveled up a few times and I haven't added to anything.
Okay, well, I'll just give it to you anyway. But the statue is this ornate knight, known as a dragoon knight from the days of the Antian kings of old. It's been in this hall for years. There's nothing strange about it.
I don't sense anything powerful, any runes, any magic surrounding them.
No, just a statue.
Their weapons are just made of stone.
Yeah, weapons are made of stone, yeah.
Alex,
Fine.
surely my fellow Robins would get an Overwatch thing.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Okay.
So the moment these two spear guards arrived,
Does that count as my turn?
that was your Overwatch turn, yeah.
Oh.
So-
Tom's being attacked. Quick, look at the statues.
Wow, now that is just beautiful.
I love architecture.
So Clara spots leaning on the side of the throne is her whip sword, and she just goes, "That's my sword!" And she dashes forwards, and like you watch as like parts of the tiles of the floor like wrap around her hand, and she just punch. Oh, that's Freya. Sorry,
Ooh.
where's Clara? She just
She's going
punches
full
one.
toff.
Yeah, she punches one of the spear guards square in the chest as he they arrive and their spear's stuck in this wind wall, and she just goes uppercuts him right in the chest as the stone breaks, and he like vomits blood out of it between his helmet and like kind of spirals off into the side.
Hadouken!
Okay.
Do we know their health out of interest? Before
No.
we went in? Like Clara and Willow.
Oh, you're all quite low. Yes. Do you guys remember your health, or do you want me to run that by you?
I remember my health,
I've got
but I'm
mine.
just wondering if we know their health. Just out of interest for strategy purposes.
Yeah, let me just double check for you. So Clara only took 1 wound in that fight, so she's still got 7. Willow took 3 wounds, so she's only on 2.
She's on 2 health.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Fucking hell. Surely she shouldn't be here.
So Willow gets 2 throwing knives and throws them through the. Has the music stopped already?
Yes.
Yeah.
I never heard it in the first place.
I was
So.
shocked at Willow's health. It stopped out of protest.
Why did it stop? It's like an hour long. So yeah, so she throws these 2 throwing knives, and they just get sped up through the air, and then clash straight into one of the berserkers who's on fire, and they both the daggers drive into her feet, so she's pinned to the floor for a turn, burning. Oh, I'm just gonna drink quickly before we do the official start. Of the
Alex,
turn.
I've got the wine in here.
Oh, hashtag.
You're welcome. You're welcome for my itchy trigger finger. Throwing that sword got us all Overwatch.
What would be nice if someone had done something instead of looks at some fucking statues?
Pretty nice architecture. in this
And
place.
That's
also-
more than Voltrum did.
We need to focus
Your
on the
Vulcan
fact
doesn't have projectiles.
that
He does not have
Charlie-
projectiles.
He looked at this statue and Alex specifically said, "Oh, there's nothing interesting about them," which means there definitely is. It means that Charlie did a bad roll, and they're like definitely magical. That's my opinion.
God damn it, Angel. I hate to agree with you, but
Because in D&D 1, there's a specific moment
Okay.
where they're like, "Oh, these barrels that don't mean anything." Oh yeah, we didn't teach
Alex is
Charlie.
here.
I'm sick of humans and their wily ways. You tricked me.
She points directly at Tom. Angel.
Tom outside, trebuchet.
Foolish humans. Let me show you what your fate decrees.
Your eyes, the chosen ones, so not Clara and Willow. Your eyes suddenly like bubble and fizz in your own skulls, and as you kind of rub them to clear them, this vision before you shows Midgard completely ablaze, half dilapidated. This giant spire of steel is emerged from it, and on it is like 5 fingers. Your view from the very top shows each one of your corpses dangling from each finger.
Whoa. Okay.
So, Angel, you're missing your left arm and half of your chest as you hang from your right arm. Lulan, you're a severed head upon a spike. Freya, you're like just a torso hung up. Reiner, you're another severed head. Voltrum is just completely impaled. And Scribbles is like had both his legs and one of his arms cut off. And your corpse is laid there, and your like view pans down in this city, and like all these men are just being butchered in the street, and the women are being forced like into these breeding rooms where like the demons just have their way to recreate. Children are just being smashed against the walls so their heads explode, and it's like this fire is spreading throughout the city, and you see like at the foot 2 dead kings, which is King Henry, dead beneath the throne in Midgard, and the current king Victor.
You know, I'll
Guess
give her
you wouldn't
this.
have it,
At
though.
least she cut off my arm that was already missing a finger. Yeah, that's
Yeah, true. And then upon that throne lies Anarian, as he sits there with his arms back. He has a crown upon his head, and his wicked purple eyes glow with malice. At the base of the throne room is the demon queen herself, and this fat pustule of a man, like bleeding and oozing like pus, as he like eats this child almost alive. And then there's like hordes and hordes of demons, and like humanity and elves and dwarfs are like on the very brink of destruction. as the entire of Midland and Antia is ablaze.
But damn, that sounds pretty fucking terrible.
See what your sacrifice brings. How foolish you think to change fate. You are a Narian sacrifice, but perhaps you could be mine.
She drives her spear into the ground. You've come to back in the throne room. Clara's like tapping you, like, "What did you see? What did you see?"
Tapping who? Is she
You,
next
Angel.
to Voltrum, isn't she?
Oh yeah, Voltrum, what did you see?
A dream that we cannot let come true.
A nightmare.
Fate hasn't been made yet. Let's make our own fate. And she like turns back, and Willow just seems to disappear in a puff of smoke.
Okay, can Voltrum take like a step forward?
Yeah, sure. We'll run
And
it. Yeah.
just say to the Queen, for one who's been to the Void, we have no issue going there. How about yourself? And then just gonna grab the sword and just start just walking casually towards her.
Abyss Walker, the first of your kind and the last of many. I will destroy you personally. I should have finished you when Harken failed, the fool. But your betrayal was so sweet. Let me taste you.
And like her jaw unhinges, and like a snake, it like hangs down to her breasts, and like this like hands come out, and like this like prettier younger woman, and it was like,
Alex, you've been watching too much hentai, mate.
what hentai have you seen?
What's hentai, Max?
So
Okay.
this woman like pulls herself out, and it resembles for a split second Sierra Sea Star, and she's like, "Help me!" And the jaw closes, and she just looks at you a mocking grin.
Well, that's
No longer
disturbing.
walking, running.
Well, hold on, we'll have to go to turn order now.
Sierra's- okay.
So Willow, with a puff of smoke, is gone, and then suddenly she's like climbed up on the statue, and she readies one of the shurikens on her back and starts like swinging it on her like that corded string, and she's gone into Overwatch. Scribbles, your turn.
Okay.
Can we just go 2 seconds? Alex, I DM'd you. Can you reply, please?
Oh, I was getting wine. Let me check. So it will last for your Overwatch turn and to the end of this turn.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Scribbles, your turn.
Right, I'm not in any immediate danger, am I?
I mean,
Yeah.
arguable.
I don't see any immediate danger. Can I roll to reappraise the statues? I'm joking. Can I begin my charge up? If that's
Yeah.
alright.
So Scribble places his hand to the ground, and like this like green like gas seems to emerge from the floor as he's like pulling it up. So I'm going to say you step back to do that. Is that the end of your turn? Yeah. I mean, you can't really do anything.
Yeah, it's a whole turn ability.
Okay, the sorcerers. So sorcerer number 2 puts out the fire on Berserker number 2. Sorcerer number 3 begins to she starts waving her spear in the air, and like purple like fire starts emerging around her. And sorcerer number 3 moves forward 1, and then she's going to fire a fireball at Voltrum. Oh, that fucked up that roll. Voltrum, you get hit by a fireball. What's your armor? It's like
8 at the moment, yeah.
8. You take 1 wound, and
Oh man.
hold on. You don't burn though, and you get 1 charge.
Okay. Thank you. I love charges.
Reiner.
Right. Can I use a perception and triple shot in one?
Yeah, you get 2 turns, 2 actions. So.
Yeah, okay. So can I roll a perception on her, see how much damage she's actually taken?
Yep. What's your perception?
I want to say 7, but it might be 8. It is 7.
You see that she is ablaze and bleeding from her chest with a dagger attached to her breastplate.
Okay, so she's actually bleeding. That's fine. Can I use triple shot on her?
Yep, what's your dex?
10.
Wow. All 3 hit. That was lucky. All 3 are 10s.
Wow.
Let me just do a little cheeky armor save.
Can she if it went through the wall?
Armor piercing, isn't it, Alex?
Oh, through Windwall it is. Yes. Very good point.
Oh.
Okay.
So.
Finally, they're using Windwall. Yeah. So these 3. So Reiner pulls 3 arrows from his quiver and fires through.
I aim 2 at her eyes and 1 where her heart would be. No, 1 where her mouth would be.
Oh my god, there's so many arrows there. Hold on, wait. So these 3 arrows soar through the wind wall, and you just watch them get like catapulted through like a scorpion bolt, and they just strike her to the point where she's like pushed back slightly by the very like the force of these arrows, and you just hear her go.
Pesky half-blood.
No offense, Max.
Did it successfully go through her eyes then, or not?
It did hit her, but you can't really see her eyes. So it's just like a bone there.
So she actually has an arrow sticking out of her head.
No, it's just attached to the bone attached to her. So she like wrenches her spear through the ground, and when she does, it causes this like cataclysm to like spread. Voltrum and Clara, you lose 1 action point each. You're just about in range. Ryan managed to knock her back, so there the others aren't. And then she's going to her like 6 tendrils come out of the back of her head, and each one will fire a bolt of this like chaos mass. Magic missile. I'll see which hit first. Alright, so these missiles are going to hit Reiner, Angel, and Freya. What's your armor?
Mine is a medium armor.
Mine is a medium armor, but allows for dodge.
I believe I
yeah,
had one
melee.
more point than Max's armor, whatever it was.
Mine's 4.
I think mine was.
Mine's a medium armor, but allows a dodge.
Yeah, it's dodge from
I think mine and Lauren's are 4 and
Yeah.
Angel's 5.
Lauren, Freya takes 1 wound, and Angel and Reiner, you're okay.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
What?
Hey, look, sorry, Lauren, we've just got those, quick steps.
The giants begin moving forwards and like drumming on their shields as they do. Clara's turn. So Clara immediately runs to the left and like she slams her hands together and then slams it on the floor, and like you just watch the floor like a molehill, and just knocks these 2 berserkers in the air. And within a split second, Willow is on top of Clara's head and jumps. And as these 2 berserkers are in the air, Willow just yeets this massive shuriken. It completely just cuts one of the berserkers directly in half at the waist. And then the shuriken breaks up, and as Willow's falling backwards, she pulls on the strings, and these 4 giant blades impale the other berserker and slam her into the ground. But Willow's like so angry, she keeps pulling, and like the berserker just smashes like a dead rat against the wall and explodes into a bloody pulp.
Way! Things are gonna be alright.
Freya, your turn.
Is my fireball charged or just not yet?
No, you just used it.
Well, you got the other fireball. Yep.
Yeah.
Can I use the other... Yeah, can I use the other fireballs?
You got higher, yeah.
Yeah, can I use that one?
Yeah, so what's your wisdom
Can I
again?
run towards her? Not all the way towards her, but just like, where am I at the back?
Yeah.
Can I just walk a little bit? Who's in front of us?
Spear guard.
Oh. Can I aim one of my fireballs? Actually, I'll do the spear guard.
You want to use
No,
fire?
actually, Yeah, can I run up towards him and then like jump and knee him in the face as I jump?
Okay, yeah, sure. You've got a fire kick, which doesn't count.
Oh yeah, I'll do fire kick. I always forget about that one.
Yeah. What's your wisdom again?
It is 6.
Okay, so this is a gap closer, so it doesn't count as an action. What's your strength?
6.
Okay, so you kind of, because it's still an element ability and wind wall's still up, you go through the wind wall and then the fire just goes poof, like a rocket around you, and you just, even though this guy's like a superhuman, he just can't react quick enough. But unfortunately, you swipe under his legs. He does like a front flip through the wind wall and lands on his face, and you end up slightly further than you thought you would.
Okay.
But remember, you got 2 actions now, but your gap closes now on cooldown.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
Okay, can I use any fireballs now?
We can use Hayaya.
Yeah, can I use Hayaya at her?
Yeah.
Why did you not use the high before you went through the wind wall?
Yeah. Well, you got to say it like properly for the bonus.
Oh, I don't want. Why do I have to go?
on
No one else has to say it.
You gotta do
Just
the
do it.
sound.
Bonus.
It's bonus.
No, properly. Come on, give it some
my god!
spirit.
No, just
Got to put
do
your
it.
hand out and everything.
Just do
Yeah.
it. Maybe
Go on,
I'll
hand
do
out
this.
and do it.
Everyone, shut up.
There's no one but friends
Alright,
here.
Lauren, let me give you some inspiration, okay?
No, I don't want inspiration. I want her to be here. Can we just do it? I don't want to do the
Come on, Lauren. Come on, Lauren. You gotta get a character.
You know,
Come on, Lauren. Come on,
Together.
Lauren.
What's your wisdom?
6.
You won't get critical, Lauren.
Yeah, there's no crit dice.
Oh, Lauren.
Two fire bolts slap into her chest.
Does that help enlodge the sword that's already in there by me?
No, but the handle's very warm now.
Oh fuck.
Okay, Freya, you got one more action because you used the gap closer.
Okay, can I? Where's the sword? Is it in her chest?
The tanto, so a Japanese dagger is in her chest.
Can I jump and then kind of push the sword in a bit more?
Oh, very cool. I'm actually gonna. What's your dex?
It's 10.
Okay, so fire obviously doesn't really affect you. So you jump up and you like slam onto it, but your like left hand kind of slips, and like so the blade doesn't go any deeper, but you're hanging there, and like you're desperately trying to push it in, and like your feet are like on her hips as you're like, because she's obviously a giant, so you're trying to push her in, and she just looks down at you, and this like one of the tendrils wraps around your waist and just pulls you through, and you're like kind of like whoa, getting like tossed around the place, and you're now hanging in suspense as she holds you.
Oh, great.
That's one.
Does fire affect her really? Because
Well, she's a blaze. So you can definitely see that she's a blaze of blue fire.
Yeah, but is it damaging her though?
I don't know. You have to roll a perception check. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I
Lula.
rolled the perception check. You didn't particularly
Yeah,
say
I mean, you definitely failed that. To be fair,
Oh, right, okay.
I mean, it's very obvious when I said she's on fire and has a dagger in it. Everything you know. Leland, your turn.
Said she was bleeding.
Can I use? Okay, I want to use Blood Whip on the nearest knight with the spear guard.
He's kind of he's on his face right now. Remember?
Oh, he's on his face.
Yeah. Remember, Freya just absolutely blew his legs out from underneath him.
Okay, then I want to jump on top and then I want to use both my swords and sever his head. Like
Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you? What's
An
your
X.
dex?
My dex is 9. Bless you.
Okay,
Wait.
so you because of this kick, you immediately jump up and you just knee him straight on the back as he's standing up, and he just goes and like smashes face first into the tile again. He's like looking up at Scribbles, and it looks like he's trying to get his spear to poke Scribbles, and then you pull out your daggers, just cross them, and just go, and his head just rolls forwards towards Scribble.
And then I want to quickly pick up his spear and just yeet it at the other one. That's
What's your dex? Sorry, it was 6, right?
9.
9. The spear goes like absolutely flies past and digs into like this near where the piano is.
Okay.
And as it does, like you feel this like shadow pulling you, and it's like this hand reaches out, and then you realize this like spirit's risen from the body, and it grabs you by the throat and pulls you towards the spear, and you slam into the side of the spear, slightly concussed.
Fair enough.
That guy did a front flip
Delete the body.
at the shock of it all.
Berserkers. So I think there's only one left already. Oh no, there's two there. So they rush forwards. This one's going to rush. This one jumps to Voltron. So this like crazed half-naked woman jumps in the air to Voltron with these two daggers and slices down at you. Hits both of them. Let's roll. Oh, okay, never mind. So these two daggers slice into Voltron, and this electricity just goes straight through one of them and just blows her, and she just flips back to the floor and slides across the like tiles, half concussed.
Sick.
Voltron, do you want to like say any one-liners?
Did you see how fast she moved?
Voltron, your turn.
I just dwarfed her skill, and you went with that.
Yeah, I did. I could have, but I don't like. Voltron's normal size in his brain. You lost her just massive.
That's very true.
Okay.
Volty, it's your turn, mate.
It's Voltron's turn. How far off the ground is Gwen?
The Queen.
Yeah.
Sorry, for a second. She's kind of like floating about like 4 feet. No, not 4 feet. 3 feet.
4 feet.
Ground.
Okay.
So you can like kiss her ankles, basically.
Kiss her ankles. And you've got these big legionaries coming behind. I can stab her in the ankle, I guess.
Yeah.
I've only got one action because I lost an action, didn't I?
Yeah.
Actually, can I hold my action?
Yeah.
But I want to reach behind me.
Again. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that thing again.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold my action, and I'm waiting to discharge my armor. In other words.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So now it's the spear guard's turn. So the spear guard next to you, Voltron, just immediately is going to slap you in the side of the head with a spear. Hits you for 1. Your armor doesn't go off.
Okay.
What the hell's the armor dice there is? What's your armor?
I think it's actually 7.
Oh, you take 1 wound.
Shit.
So he spins this bladed spear across and just slaps you and like leaves like a massive scar, a nasty gash on your face.
Gash.
The other spear, these two spearmen are going to throw their spears at Clara and Willow. 1 completely misses, 1 hits. We're going to say it hits Clara. He reappears. Clara's damaged. Where's our armor dice? Here it is. Clara's taken 1 wound.
How? What happened to her?
So one of the spearmen threw a spear and it just went straight into her leg. The armor managed to block half of it, but he reappeared and then it hit her in the chest with it.
That was one of my favourite features about her.
There's 5, man. And then because he missed, he's just going to start running forwards. These 2 spearmen just march to their queen's side. And Angel, your turn.
Okay, so I am going to get my chain, aka my grappling hook.
Very nice.
I'm going to use my first turn to throw it to Voltron's awaiting arms.
Okay, so you'd like to just spin it and just...
Yeah, and he did use a turn to be prepared catching it, so...
Okay,
does it catch it?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
It won't count as your action because he sacrificed an action.
Oh, that doesn't even count as an action?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna say... Well, just so that it's absolutely clear, I don't mind if it takes a turn to say it, but I want him to make sure that it's attached to his arm, basically.
Sure, yeah. I mean, if he's prepared for it, then yeah.
And now what I want to do is ignite it with lightning and electrocute the shit out of his arm.
Hold on, here we go. Here's a wisdom check.
Well, I get 2 turns, don't I? Alright, 1.
Yeah.
Let's light up that lightning.
What's your wisdom? 4, isn't
I believe
it?
it's 5 because I leveled it up with... No, it's... Why is it... hang on 1 second. To Discord, I definitely pretty sure it's higher than 4. Give me 1 sec. It is 5. Yes, I leveled it to 5.
The first ignition doesn't work.
Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna take a moment and go.
The second ignition, this blue lightning just rips across the cave and slams into Voltrim, and you just hear this like as like his armor's starting to absorb it, and like a whole room just starts to light up with this shining dwarf in the
How many
center of the
charges?
throne room.
How many charges did it get?
We'll say it takes you to. Well, you're on 2 anyway, weren't you?
I was on 2, but how many charges does it get?
We'll say it takes you to max then. You get 4 charges.
That's exactly what I was thinking, because it's constant attacks basically of lightning that you're attuned to.
Okay, I'll accept max. And because I was waiting to discharge the armor, the lightning bolt immediately fires straight at the queen.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, "Fry that fucking bitch!"
So, like as Clara is like wrestling and Willow wrestling, they look to the left and they're kind of like completely ablaze. Freya, you're just like being swung around, and you just see this dwarf kind of float for a second. He just goes, "Wow!" His chest, and this like massive beam of electricity and like plasma just goes straight through the queen. The entire throne is just obliterated. This beautiful 400-year-old stained glass window. It doesn't even shatter. The dust melts. Like the glass melts into like just like masma just all across the floor. The pillars explode. Like all the vases in the room just start to crack.
Question: what happened to Kara's sword?
It just gets knocked to the left. Oh. It's the throne itself. This amazing painting of this like this ornate vegetable patch that hasn't been seen in 100 years explodes into fire.
Oh no! We didn't even perception check it.
This tendril that Freya was attached to just goes flying, and Freya slams into a pillar and then slams into a wall over here. And the queen has taken. Where the hell's my pain gone? Oh, the queen has taken a heap of damage.
Hell yeah!
There is a side effect of using that ability. Voltrim flies backwards.
Yeah. So through the wind wall, unfortunately, there's a wind wall behind you. So you bounce off the wind wall, and the velocity of it sends you catapulting, and you go straight into the legionary, and the two of you fly backwards.
Do I do it, Tom?
Well, I mean, the one problem is I feel like we play this game honestly.
We play it honestly. Technically, Tom is attached.
Yeah. So the chain wraps around the neck of one of the berserkers and just cuts their head clean off. The pillar, it wraps around and Angel just goes, Angel is tied to the pillar.
No!
Completely head to toe wrapped around in this grappling hook.
That wind wall went so much better than I ever thought it would.
I just love it because you would have just flown back and just gone, and like all this mass just stops, and Ryan's just behind you. You're like, so actually, the giant's going to take a wound from that as well.
Nice.
Oh my god. I wonder if anyone in the room, including us, even processed what just happened.
So there's just all there is like this loud bang, basically, this pop. And Angel's tied head to toe to this pillar. Voltrim's like helmet's back to front now. And like he's left his sword long behind him, he's just got his shield. Like the wind wall collapses from the pressure. I mean, it was going to collapse anyway. So Reiner's hair is all back, even though Windwall was there. Freya's like ears are bleeding from the noise, and also she's just now on the other side of the room without even having enough time to process it.
She was upside down, and now she's in a different location.
Yeah, she stands up and she's like.
Can we also continue the theme of where Voltrim just looks to the side just as it goes off? So he like looks and goes. And he lands in the wind wall, looks to the right at Reiner.
Okay, so just gonna roleplay that.
cunning, Abyss Walker. I see you're blessed still. But tell me, does Aegis still exist? Or have you succumbed?
There's this like giant gaping hole in her lower abdomen. Like just her like where your kidney and pelvis would be is just gone. And there's just like this black ooze pouring from it.
Angel Fernandez. So cunning. I underestimated you. But tell me, what was it like to kill him again? Oh, how he screamed the first time when I poisoned his brain. He came here to plead for your life, yours and that bitch.
Oh.
And I made him come to kill you. And the old man, his fate was decided the day he left Midgard. He knew he would die to defend you. But tell me, how much is he gonna miss out on now? The suffering I'm going to bring you, peasants!
I really want to have an action, but I know I'm not allowed.
You're chained head to toe on this column.
I mean,
we're just going, fuck you!
Can I? Alright. No, I can't. It's not my turn, is it? I can't do it.
No, it is Willow's turn. Hearing about her grandfather, Willow dashes forward, so Clara's like thigh is bleeding as she like wrenches this blade out, and like she's blocking this attack with like stone arms. And Clara just kicks this spearman in the shin, and as he like ducks down to see her, she backflips onto her palms, and with 2 feet just kicks him like a donkey kick, square in the face. And this guardsman's like kind of flipped up in the air and pushed back. She then like ducks sideways and uses her passive ability called Infinite Stamina, and then flies forwards and jumps onto the back of the queen with these 2 knives and just impales her right in the back. And she's just like mashing away.
Oh my god.
Ah, bitch!
And Willow's like, fuck you! And she's like just stabbing. The queen
just gonna be like, yeah, stop that!
The queen slams her hand into Willow's open mouth, and then just slams her forwards onto the floor. And you hear this like crack as Willow's leg breaks as she slams into the floor, and as blood sprays out of her mouth, and she's kind of unconscious.
Oh my god.
Whoa, does the queen get a reaction every time someone melees her?
Oh, it's almost like she's a boss.
Yeah, I thought so.
Scribbles.
Okay, so she's got her back turned to me.
Mm-hmm. You remember you're still summoning, but do you remember what we said? So this, you watch as like Scribbles' palm is on the floor, and this like collar slides down his skinny wrist, and this bell chimes ever so slightly. And as it chimes, I pressed the wrong button. And as it chimes, wait, where did I even put it? No one look for 5 seconds.
I've got to respect that, Tom. I've got to respect that. Listening to the rules, man.
Yeah,
Got to play by the rules, you know.
You've got to play by the rules.
Where did I put it? Where did I put it? What was it called? Yeah, I'm trying to find him. He's not in there, is he? No. Give me 5 seconds. Everyone just talk amongst themselves.
Fine. So as the bracelet starts to slide down my wrist, and you hear a gentle kind of sad chime as it's slowly dropping to the floor, you just hear me go, "Who wants some kibble? Who wants some kibble?"
It's like this massive bark echoes through space and time, and this giant undead dog just erupts from the floor like a snout first, and this like massive beast flies forwards. And so now you have 1 action, and Buddy's got an action still.
Okay. So, for Buddy, can
I just say, Clara, having never met this boat buddy before, just turns around and it's just like this skin and bones and muscle and flesh dog appears, and just goes.
Okay.
Oh my God,
I
he's
want
ginormous.
Buddy to try and tear down the pillar to the right of him and brandish it like a massive club.
Okay, hold on.
Nice.
He succeeds.
Whack-a-mole.
This huge pillar explodes. I'm just going to delete it and say he's got it. And now he has this like melee weapon that's a base. He can reach this spear guard here. You've got one action for you, Scribbles.
I am going to cast. Are the guards that have fallen down dead? I'm assuming.
He is dead. Yeah.
Yeah. So the guard that's kind of closest to me, to my left.
Yep.
I am going to cast Decay on him.
Okay.
No Decay.
1.
Fuck. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Can I give him a good glare though?
Yeah, you glare at him.
A really good glare.
You notice his eyes are glowing. The sorceress' turn. So both these sorcerers just chant, and this like purple energy hits the queen, and she just takes it inwards. This sorcerer, however, jumps down onto Lulin's head and starts pummeling her.
See me.
Because you slammed into the wall in front of her.
What, she was already chanting?
No. What's your armor?
My armor is 4, but I get 2 out of 6 for dodge.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Yeah, no, you're okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Reiner.
Me already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So Wimwell's gone then, I'm guessing.
Yeah, Wimwell's no longer there. Yeah.
Oh, that's a bad tap. Can I use my siege bow and shoot the fucking sorcerer that's by the door? The one on the other side, that side.
Oh, that one. Yeah. What's your dex?
10.
The door explodes open as your arrow just misses her. You got one more action there?
Can I shoot her again?
Yeah. She just absolutely gets impaled into the wall. She's got no armor, it just rips straight through her heart, and she sticks to it, and like blood just like starts trickling down, and she just flumps forwards.
Shot through the heart.
So the queen, sucking in this energy that's hit her, she like puts her foot on Willow and just starts pushing down, and Willow lets out this blood-curdling scream. She then starts.
Wow, that's pretty blood-curdling.
That's pretty blood-curdling.
Really hurt my Adam's apple. My voice box.
You don't already sound like that.
She floats forward with Angel stuck there. She's just going to jab at him.
Oh shit!
With a spear.
Sorry, I forgot.
I assume I don't get a reaction.
No, you don't get a reaction. You get an armor save, but no reposit. What's your armor? It's 5, right?
Yeah.
1 wound. 1 save. 2 wounds. So she just goes and just stabs you straight through. Like the chains and the armor kind of drive the blade through your hip and just straight through to the other side. And you like let out a scream, Angel. As blood starts trickling down your leg.
Oh, that's 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Oh, lordy, I'm not in a good spot.
Witness your end, child.
And after, like, while the blade's in you, you feel this like horrible pulse of like this self-doubt, and you watch as like this vision fills your mind of like the Robin's tower just completely ablaze, and you standing there half defeated and exhausted. You're holding this like long katana up, and in front of you, an Aryan strides through the ruins beneath the Robin's tower. This immaculate knight in black armor, and he dons this helmet of like a screaming wolf, and he just stares, these purple eyes just ablaze through it. All you can feel is like your left arm is completely torn apart and broken, and you're holding this blade, and at your feet is a dead Clara. Giant's turn. The Giant is just going to absolutely bonk on Voltrum.
Bring it.
Oh wow! Terrible roll. 1 hit. You see, no armor, no static,
Okay.
and your armor is 8 or 7, right?
7.
Yeah, armor's safe. He's just going to bonk you again without moving. This time 3 hits.
Oh, fuck. Oh! This guy's nasty.
One armor charge, another armor charge, and another armor charge.
Nice.
Okay, can I immediately discharge to stun him before taking damage?
Sure, okay. So he's just smacking you, like, repeatedly. You're holding up this giant shield, and it's, like, cracking down on your head, and your armor just goes boom, and he, like, gets stunned against the wall.
Okay.
Second Giant is going to march towards Reiner.
Great.
And we'll say that's his entire turn, because they're slow. Clara, seeing Willow take these 3 spearmen are like facing down Clara, but seeing Willow take that amount of damage, she lets out this like motherly instinct scream and like slams the earth in front of her and just uses the gap close to like catapult herself. She slams into the throne, what's left of it, pulls out her sword, and just this like sorcerer turns to blast her with this magic missile, and she just lets the blade break up into the width, whips it around the sorcerer, and then like slams it down, and the sorcerer like so it solidifies again, and the sorcerer just explodes into like chunks. She then dashes forwards and tries to start like picking up Willow. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me, Charlie.
What?
Vivi appearing in the background in the dark. For a second then, because like her legs were out, I thought it was your dad, because remember when he just walks around in tighty whities?
I'm going to choose to not repeat that.
all I saw was legs in the darkness, and I was like, Paul's there. He's there for you, Charlie.
In spirit.
Okay, and Freya.
Oh god, where am I? Because
So
I'm thrown across the. What am I doing? Why am I?
So you've
You
kind
got
of just
thrown
stood up.
over there by the laser.
Yeah, I
blast.
know. I am actually really sick of getting thrown across the room. I'm not kidding.
She did not consent.
Okay, where?
So to your right is Angel impaled against this spire. There is Voltrum holding up the shield.
Can you show me where? Because like where's Angel?
Down the stairs and to the right. He's in,
That's
like
the sort
wrapped.
of noise I make, eh?
Oh god.
And like and Voltrum's just trying to like get smacked into the ground. You slightly to the left, you see like Lulan and this like sorcerer punching each other. Clara's like trying to pull Willow up, and Willow's like limp in the ground. Reiner's staring down this giant and the spear guard. Scribbles is A-OK, and this giant undead dog is just meandering with this giant column in his paws. Or in his mouth. The queen is impaling Angel.
Okay, can I charge? Can I use my fireball now?
What cooldown did I give you? Check your chat. I have a feeling it's still on cooldown. I think everything other than Steam Punch is on cooldown.
No, you haven't said. You just told me.
It should have CD number and a CD next to it.
No, you didn't put that.
Well, it's still on cooldown then. It should be 4 CD and high ARs too.
No, where did you write this?
It should be in your inventory.
No, you've only wrote what they are.
Okay, well, yeah, it's still on cooldown. High ARs on cooldown till next turn. Your big punch is on cooldown till the turn after.
Okay.
And your kick is on cooldown till next turn as well.
I've still, what fire attacks do I still have then? Flamethrower?
Yeah, flamethrower, but the range is short, remember, and steam punch.
Okay, can I... And the queen is impaling Angel right now.
Yeah, he's stabbed through the hip, yeah.
Not in the good way. I kind of head out of like,
Great.
"It's not live."
Okay. How far can I move?
You're wearing medium armor. You could probably, you could gap close that, I think, by running. It'll be an action, but yeah.
Okay, can I get to Angel then?
Yeah. So what you can do when you're there?
Okay, can I get in front of Angel just so like I obviously don't like the dagger doesn't move, and can I steam punch her in front of her, so hopefully she moves back?
Well, she's impaling, so she's got two hands on a spear, driving the spear through Angel's hip, and hips Angel's against the spear.
Well, I
Hey, for the hand.
I can't move him. Yeah, or the hand. But
Or the
then
wrist.
is it gonna jog it though?
What, her hand?
You know what? If she's like this and I move her hand, is that gonna?
Go for the wrist then.
Yeah, but I'm saying if I go for the wrist,
Oh, it's gonna
if she
hurt Angel more.
moves, is it gonna hurt Angel more?
Nah, because if you go for the wrist.
That's what I mean.
then
But
it
if
will
I
go like
stand
that,
in
won't
front of her and I do steam punch, she might move back, and then it might pull it out.
Well, yeah, I
Not
guess you
enough.
could like jump on top
And
of
obviously,
Angel
like,
and then punch her.
Angel's in front of that bloody pillar, so I can't really pull him back.
Could you imagine pulling me while it's still in me?
Splits your bone apart.
It's like when
Yeah,
God's
okay.
stuck in
I'm
here.
gonna. Can I go in front of her and uppercut her, but with steam punch?
Okay, so
Punch.
you jump onto the spear, and Angel feels this like agonizing
Oh, I didn't
burst of
say
pain.
jump. I didn't say
as
jump on the spear.
I mean, there's no other way. She's that close. He takes no wound, but he feels this like agony.
Can I make
he
this
just-
noise?
Yeah. As you land on it, and you put your arm back, and then you punch, and like nothing happens, and then suddenly like her hands begin to like rot and like burst, and like all the flesh underneath the bone armor just starts to cook, and she lets go of the spear and dashes backwards, and you slide off the spear as it falls out of Angel's leg and onto the floor.
Nice. Thank you.
As always, sitting
Leland?
your ass.
For my first thing, okay, considering she's not wearing any armor, I'm gonna use my my other dagger, and I'm gonna use
What's serrated dagger?
yeah, and I'm gonna use combat strike on them.
Oh, not blood possession.
Well, what's blood possession? What?
You did it last session with your legendary weapon, is serrated dagger. If you cut and make them bleed with that dagger, you can possess them for one turn.
I'm doing that then.
I should have said that.
I didn't have it down, so I didn't know that was a thing.
As you slash at her, she dodges backwards, and you miss. One more action.
I'm just gonna kill her. Combat strike.
All right, okay.
Full on just combat
So
strike.
you just immediately sheath that blade, pull out your two daggers, and hit all three of them. Yeah, she's just dead. So you miss that knife, and she like jeers at you as she sidesteps it, and you just pull out your blade, cut both her arms off, and then her head off.
She's gonna
Okay.
live.
It's a good play.
Berserker, I think they're all fucking dead, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, they're all dead. Let's cross those out. Voltrim.
Okay. Voltrim is gonna. He's gonna do his ult. However that works, but he's gonna ult the Queen with the intention of, as he comes down, grabbing Angel's dagger and ripping it down through her.
But do you see what's
the other side of it?
Yeah.
Willow and Clara.
Does it affect
It's an
everyone?
It's an
It's
AoE.
Everyone. Okay, I can't do that then.
Hold on, I'll let you decide. I'm gonna get you guys. Can
Yeah,
plot.
yeah.
I get
Sorry,
drink.
that's completely changed the plan.
I'll get glass of water. You guys can decide.
Oh my god, Lauren, you've trained him well.
Oh lordy lordy.
Okay,
After
Alex
you
isn't
say
here.
no like 1,000 times, then he actually goes and gets himself water.
So if my
Yeah.
ult is gonna hit Willow, that's gonna kill her. So I can't do that. We need to get the sword out of her so that you can teleport to her, Tom.
Well, he can teleport to the sword anyway, can't he, Tom?
I can. The problem is I was trying to get the info out of him, like, oh, you know, when he was like baiting me with all that like, oh, I killed you, blah blah blah. I was gonna try and teleport then, but he didn't say I could do anything, so I had to. My kayfabe canon explanation is that when I wrapped onto this thing, I bonked my head and I'm a bit like, ooh, a bit dozy for a moment until I got stabbed. But I can teleport out of here just straight away, so you don't have to waste time trying to free me.
Okay, does Voltrum go and try and save Willow then?
I mean,
Alright.
Well, Clara's got Willow.
Lauren has her super defense ult. The super.
Yeah.
She could just do that and hide everyone inside of the armor.
And you got to think, turn order is Willow, Scribbles, the sorceresses, then me, then the Queen, then the armor guards, then Clara. So I'm pretty sure Clara will get out there as long as the Queen's attention stays on you guys.
Okay,
Just looking at these big dudes, has Buddy dealt with one of them already?
Buddy's not dealt with any of them.
No.
Buddy's just armed himself.
Okay.
He's got a big pillar of stone in his mouth.
Okay, Alex is here. Code word announced.
Sorry.
Alright, Voltron, what do you want to do then? Keeping in mind you're currently locked in melee as this guy's.
Oh, the guy's stunned. That's fine.
Oh yes, that's right. He is. Yeah.
So he's still got 2 charges of the armor left.
Mm-hmm.
How many actions? Is it 2 or standard?
Yeah, 2
turns?
actions. Yeah.
So he's a really big dude, right? Can Voltrum
very big to you as well.
slip between the legs?
Yep.
He's only got his shield, right?
Yep.
You said this. Use the shield, bash it into the back of the guy's knee.
Nice.
To try and give way, knocking him to the ground, and then stunning him again with the other 2 charges of the armor he's got.
What's your strength?
10.
Oh yeah, with ease. So you bash him in the back of the knee with this giant ironwood shield, and he collapses forwards. His giant shield just smashes the pillar that Angel's attached to, and so Angel rolls to the floor. The spear on the floor next to him. Actually, it fell out of his leg already, and the giant falls to his hands and knees, letting out this as he falls to the ground.
Okay, stun him again.
I'm just going to zap him once more. Yeah.
Snap him once more, and then I'm going to be just stood over the back of his head, ready to.
Oh my god!
New Captain America him.
Oh, nice. Spoilers.
Nice.
He's talking about Civil War, obviously.
Yeah. Okay, Spear Guard's turn. So this Spear Guard is going to dash into melee with Reiner. And
so I know.
He hits you
twice.
God.
Oh shit, Reiner is so dead here.
What's your your dodge is what, 1 out of, is it 2 or 1 out of 6?
You haven't said, man. It's medium.
If it's 4 in armor, then it's 2 out of 6.
So it's 2 out of 6.
Cool. You dodge the first one, you get hit by the other, and you take the armor save, so it's fine.
Thank fuck.
Holy fuck.
This
the one thing we told you not to do.
This Spearman dashes towards Clara.
He is on his own base.
And as Clara's holding Willow, she lets Willow down gently as the spear comes colliding, and she knocks the spear out of her longsword and ducks under his arm and slits under his armpit, and this blood sprays out, this black ink sprays out of the spear guard as it turns around, and she impales through him, but he becomes this shadow, this spirit backs out through the back of him and then slaps forwards and manages to block her attack, and the 2 of them are engaged in melee. These 3 spearmen, all 3 of them are going to throw their spear at Buddy.
Okay.
How dare they?
How dare they attack a dog? Attack a dog?
One spear misses 2 hits, but Buddy just shrugs it off, and one of them is now. Oh, I think they picked up all 3. One of them is now impaled Buddy and is riding his back. Angel.
Okay, so first question: am I still tied up even though the thing fell down?
No, it's all rubble, so you can just pull yourself out of your chains.
Okay, I do that. Ooh, things have been getting dicey, that's for sure. Is my sword still in her chest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your dagger, yeah.
Yeah, my katana's dagger thing. Okay, I think I'm gonna use my ultimate, the lightning quick step, but not at the queen, because there is. Let's do it like this. All right, so those 3 guards are still alive, right?
The one standing up.
Yeah, him, and him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for those 3, starting with the one nearest the pillar. Go hopefully around all 3, and then I'm gonna forego my 4th ultimate strike, and instead I'm gonna pick up Willow and try and get her to safety.
Okay, hold on. So 1, 2, 3.
So I'm kind of wasting the final thing, but she can't
So-
be that close. You know?
All you hear is this, and Angel like dashes forwards in the blink of an eye. This rapier and his standard dagger slicing, like you just see, like a strobe light's going off. So you see him there, and then there, and then there, and then like him immediately around onto the other guards, and then immediately again, and then he's like kind of brushed into the pillar, holding this like unconscious Willow in his arms. And all 3 guards, like it takes them a second to notice, and they go like, bah, bah, and they take this like, they all take wounds, and the final one in front of Clara like immediately falls to his knees, holding his spear into the ground, and unlocking Robin's Overwatch, she immediately brings down her whip sword and just stabs him through the back of the head, all the way down through and out of his chin, and one of the spear guards dies.
Nice. And I'm gonna go. I got responsibilities now.
Willow's unconscious, she can't hear you.
Well, I said anyway.
I'm near enough, I suppose.
This is the only time I can show care to her.
Luland's
She's unconscious.
So, Angel, you've just appeared, and there's just a torso and legs on the floor, and Luland's standing over it, just like.
Yeah, we do that look.
Flashbacks to
the torture
previous
session.
mission with the child.
Okay, so Willow's unconscious. Scribbles. So your buddy gets an action, you get 2 actions.
Okay, so Buddy is just gonna take that pillar and just absolutely fucking clothesline that guard in the back of the head.
Well, I mean, one's riding him, but he can hit these 2.
No, the giant death guard.
Okay.
So he's not facing him, so he will not see this action coming, and he's just going to clothesline him in the head.
Thank you.
Oh my lord.
Oh god.
He's got
Which way?
Just go down.
He's going to do 180, like just brandish this thing around the head and just
He
claw on this
he
guard.
swings it. So Buddy, like this pillar, just these 2 spear guards manage to like leave their bodies for a second.
I can see this coming, can't I? So I can dodge out the way.
So they
Before you say anything.
you're already caught up with the spear guard jabbing at you.
For fuck's
So
sake.
this huge pillar swings by, and just the guard just takes it straight to the back, and you just hear this like cracking noise as his armor just gets completely rendered immediately. So this giant's armor explodes into like shrapnel around the room, just digging into left, right, and center, and just completely falling apart. And underneath is this like kind of like haggard, leathered, fleshy monster that resembles like a giant man, but it's like its bone is like its spine is already jutting out of his back, and some of the ribs are hanging out, and it's lost all of its armor in that blow, and it's taken a humongous amount of damage. So we'll say, yeah, he's taken a big boy amount of damage. And he like stumbles forwards, his shield falls, and it just lands between Reiner and Scribbles and like rots. You know, that horrible noise when you drop like a frying pan, a saucer lid. It goes for like an hour and a half. And he like stumbles forward and just like vomits this like bone, blood, and bile straight into Reiner's face.
Oh, that's how it feels.
Like as his lower vertebrae becomes dust and it's immediately falls back out. So Scribbles, you get 2 actions.
Yep. I am going to jump behind Can I maneuver myself behind this Death Guard in one of my actions?
The one on the back of Buddy.
The one that Buddy just absolutely fucking tried.
Oh, the big guy. Okay. Well, you've got your blink ability, but remember it's got a side effect.
I know. I'm also not going to use that yet. I just mean, can I walk to?
Yeah.
I'm going to walk behind him, and then I'm going to cast Decay on the now exposed flesh.
Nice, Charlie.
And what I'm going to do is, before I do it, I'm going to go.
Oh, he gets a crit dice. So it's 5.
Okay, 5 is on a healthy target, practically incapacitated, all joints significantly aged 100 years instantly. And,
Jesus.
So his
virtually
spine,
immobile.
the lower part of his spine just like ages before your eyes, and it like goes through like the seasons until it's no more, and now his spine's disconnected. His upper half just snaps backwards like a U, and so while his legs are still standing, he's now looking at you, just completely bent backwards.
We've got no motor control now, right? Because the spine controls all that shit.
Yeah, the pressure from like his stomach pressed against his tight flesh means that his stomach presses too far forwards, and his ribs and stomach pop out the front, and just like this intestines covers right. And he's not dead, but he's not in the best day of his life.
He can't move. If
he
you get
not
rid of that
dead?
spine, you can't move. You're
He's just
paralyzed.
all he's going is
Holy shit, you've taken that guy out in one turn, Charlie.
well, not quite. He's still alive.
Gargling.
What's
But he can't
he
move.
Can't
I would
move.
honestly argue that he would rather be dead right now.
So Clara's turn. So Clara, like, pulling her sword out, she turns while the queen's back is exposed and lets like the whip blade go out. One action for the queen. Where's my armor dice? So the whip blade like wraps around the queen's armor, and she just like shreds it or like shuds it off, and gets a reaction. She like summons her spear back to her, and then just slams Clara into the floor. But Clara doesn't take a wound; she's just stunned for one turn. Freya,
Okay. Can
Angel's
I do...
no longer behind you. Remember, you've just witnessed that. Like, what?
You literally went from Scribbles to
You missed out Sorceresses and Reiner.
Oh, did
and the Queen.
Oh, that's okay.
And the Queen, actually, yeah.
Sorry.
I wasn't going to mention that one, Max, but...
Yeah, good point.
Well, I
sorry.
mean, that is
Sorceress,
the order.
these two... Oh, she's dead. This
Yeah, just
sorcerer, the purple lightning again hits the queen.
Oh, that bitch. Are they sexy
And,
sorcerers? From what I can
Yeah, they're
tell?
very sexy. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're demons, but they're that kind of like on the border of demon where you're like, yeah, all right.
Succubus.
Is it beautiful flying women level of...
Yeah.
Or succubus level.
They're not
Yeah, so
beautiful
it's
flying
succulent,
women
yeah.
at all.
Reiner, your turn.
Alright, so I've got a guard by me, right?
Yes, he's currently
Yeah.
fighting you.
You are covered in
Giant.
his
Can I
bile,
use-
vomit, and intestines.
Can I use my disengage
Yep.
to like kick off him, but kick
Yep.
up so I'm on like the higher level
Whoa.
where I was before?
Yeah, well, you land on one of the like support beams.
Okay, I want to go the other way, by the way, that way.
Well, that's pushing it now. Okay.
Right, and then I want to use triple shot on the last sorcerer.
I feel like you used that last turn on her.
I haven't used it since the start.
Can't you only do
But
that
you-
if you don't move?
He can only use it if it doesn't move.
I can use
it's-
triple shot if I move. I can't use my siege bow if I don't move.
Yeah.
I used 2 shots of my
Ah.
siege bow last turn.
Fair
Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
What?
who are you using it on, sorry?
The sorcerer, the last sorcerer.
Oh, nice, Max. Nice.
Yep. So these 3 arrows. It's quite a risky shot. Actually, I'm gonna roll. Yeah, that's fine. Definitely hits her, and she definitely dies.
No.
Nice, Max.
I mean, oh.
What do you mean, no, Tom?
You know, what a waste.
Well, she needed to die. It's a healer. Everyone knows you kill healers first.
That's the Angel Fernandez in me.
Oh, a woman
What?
died. Oh no.
Shame, sexy girl. What?
Oh, that's I see. Very nice.
Oh, very sad loss of life.
Let me just find some different music. We've heard this one. No, that's way too.
Oh, this one seems like more end of the battle kind of music.
Okay, I found it. Oops. Okay. You get one more action, runner.
No, don't.
Yeah.
I use my disengage and I use my shoulder
yes.
shot.
Yes.
Max gets a crit next time for being honest.
The Queen's turn. So, the Queen, faced with Freya, the Queen holds up her spear, and this purple lightning is going to strike Freya in the chest.
Isn't she not holding her spear?
No, she's
Yeah.
summoned it back to her.
Okay.
Similar to the spear gods. What's your armor?
It is medium, but 4 out of 10 allows dodge and magic.
Okay, so you successfully dodge. This lightning bolt strikes the floor and just explodes the ground, like tiles going everywhere. She then rushes you for melee. Oh, and falls over. So she's got 5 tendrils left. 5 of them sharpen at the end, and these bones appear out of the end of them. And she's going to strike at you 5 times. 3 hit. Let's do your dodges first. That's a definite hit. 1 dodge.
Nice.
Armor save 1 of them. You take 1 wound. So these 5 bones fly at you, and you duck and weave around one. You block one, block another. One strikes at your shoulder and causes you to bleed.
Okay.
Freaking Rock
Okay.
Lee versus Kimamara over here.
The giant's turn. He's trying to bite at Scribbles. He does nothing. Other giant stunned.
Can I just make a suggestion?
Yeah.
If he can't use his spine and he's trying to turn, surely, whilst trying to bite me, he turns his legs to face me, and then his mouth will kiss on the other side.
No, he's not turning. Remember, he's snapped backwards like that. So his face is to your face.
Fantastic.
If that was him facing forward, it's fine. He's gone like that.
So whilst hanging upside down, he's gone, "Arr."
Yeah. but slightly less camp.
Hey, don't judge his sexuality, alright? You know
Okay, Freya. Freya, it's your turn.
No, it's Clara.
No,
Clara.
yeah.
Clara had a go.
Yeah, Clara had a go. Freya.
Okay, can I step back and use my ult?
Bingo bongo. So you slam your fists together, and this massive firestorm starts spreading out. Hold on a second, actually. The Queen just about reacts in time, but her hand is slightly burned. The giant, however, while stunned next to Voltrum. So Voltrum's back is to you as he's bashing this guy's head in with a shield, and this giant flaming wall surrounds Voltrum, unburned, but it sets the guard's head alight, and you just hear this screaming, this agonizing through his teeth, scream as its face just begins to rot and melt in its own helmet, and all the metal on his body starts to singe and become liquid, connecting with his flesh. Yeah, you're in your ult now.
Okay. Do I get another action then?
Yeah, you get your ult's action, so you can do a sword.
Okay. Yeah. Can I do my big? Oh wait. Can I do what's it called? The one that Max loves. That's it.
Derby.
What?
No, the perception check.
Yeah.
That's it.
While you're in your ult.
Sure,
Well,
why
no,
not?
because I want to know how damaged she was by
Nice,
the fire.
nice.
What's your perception?
Let me check. 7.
I love it. It's epic music, and like Freya's standing there, like summoning this giant flaming knight, and then she just goes.
Look at you.
You don't see anything. Your eyes are closed. Lulan, your turn.
I want to with my first move. I'm gonna use.
I just go.
Wait, can I just point out that there's a goose present with us?
Sorry,
Tom's laugh.
I just love the idea that you don't forget to open your eyes.
This massive stare down with this giant. She's just going. Fuck. Lulan.
Can I want to use blood whistle on her, and then
Your blood whistle's gone. Remember, it went through a wall. You need to pull blood out of the person dead in front of you.
I mean, wouldn't that happen anyway if I've done it? If I'm doing it and the blood is literally right next to me.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll do that then. Yeah. I was going to say you have to channel to summon it, but that's fine. We'll do that.
Okay, well then blood whistle.
Who you blood whistling?
The queen at the back of her head, right through here.
While she's staring at Freya with her eyes closed, this blood whistle flies through, and it doesn't hit her in the head. It hits her through a tendril and cuts off another tendril. So now she's got 4.
And then I want to summon. I want to use my ult and summon around her, and I want them for their action to cut off the rest of the tendrils.
God damn! Let's see if it plays out, Cotton.
It's a bold strategy.
Just literally like.
One more tendril goes. The other 3 miss. And now she's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. She spins her spear around. And vaporizes one of your clones almost immediately. Voltrim.
Is the legionary dead?
No, he's severely wounded.
Has he dropped his axe?
Yes.
Okay, I want to go grab his axe and then just start lopping at his head. And
what's your strength again?
10. But while I do it, I want to say just like fucking Scribbles with his stupid dog and Freya with her fire, just kind of just hacking.
But as you're doing that, like the blood that flies out is immediately evaporated because of the heat that you can't feel, and his head rolls off and he dies.
And I'm just like, okay, now I've got this giant axe. I'm going to put the shield on my back.
Yep.
And then start running at the queen. I'm going to assume that's all my actions.
Yeah?
Yeah. Happy for that to be all my actions.
Spear guards. The one on top of Buddy is going to drive his spear through Buddy's head. And Buddy has 1 wound left. This spear guard is going to throw his spear at Reiner. He just misses. And these 2 are going to throw their spear at Angel and Willow.
No.
Both miss, but they both snap to their spears. And they're both going to swing.
Oh, can I tank the blows? Turn.
Hold on. You might be able to just duck and weave. All 4 hit. Okay, what was your dodge chance? And
you
The
just
counter
told
charge,
me.
isn't it?
Yeah.
also
your
your counter is a reposit, so he get Angel gets a unique ability to disarm people. You disarm one of them, so he can no longer attack you, but you take 2 armor saves.
Okay.
That's 1 armor save. You take 1 wound. So one spear jabs you in the shoulder, and the other one like kind of bounces off your cuirass, and you've got like Willow over your shoulder, and your rapier flashes out and like knocks their spear out of their hand for a turn.
That's what I was
Or,
like
like,
to check to see how I was holding it. Okay, so I'm holding her like that, and then I'm fighting them with 1 arm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And where did he did one wound? How did he hit me, sir?
Just directly in the shoulder.
Okay, fine. Not looking good.
Where did this strike?
Yeah.
Angel, your turn. They're pretty pissed
Just
at you
missed.
cutting them to ribbons.
Yeah, that ruined everything that I had planned next. That's very aggravating. Okay, what to do? Alright, it's ballsy. I'm gonna...
You can pull out and grow on me if you need
No,
to.
that won't work.
I'm literally right behind you.
You're behind me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is insane, so it sounds exactly like what I would normally do. Okay. Here's a question. Let me I need to type it to you so I don't ruin it.
Well, me.
Yeah, I'm doing it now. Can you see that? Okay, nice. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go... Catch! And I'm going to throw Willow back towards Lulan to hopefully catch her.
Hopefully I catch.
Okay, and then I'm going to teleport to my sword with my first move.
Hold on.
Alright.
Hold on. What's your dex again?
8.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Wait. Okay, hold on, sorry. It's on one turn.
Okay, no worries.
Right, so yep. You snap to... So, Willow's like a conscious body Lula manages to catch, and it immediately gets flashback of the child she once held within her arms
Oh, Jesus.
that Rhino cut in half. And
You have to mention that.
You can't help
Yeah.
where the
This
mind
always
goes.
come up. This doesn't need to come up.
you appear, like, as she's fighting Lulan's clones, you appear on your dagger,
Yeah.
like swinging on
In
it
the
slightly.
process, I want to grab it, pull it out, and it's because it's surprised because it's been in there fucking ages. Swipe
Yeah.
at the tendrils.
Okay, so
That'll get their attention.
as you're falling, yeah, your lightning blade cuts through one more tendril, and it goes flying to the floor. And she lets out this like blood-curdling scream. She goes, "Oops, oops, oops."
Curse you, mortal!
I go, that
And
was
she-
for Mentor, you dirty slag.
She spins her spear around, and it just about misses your cheek as you like duck backwards. Okay. Willow.
Wait, hang
come-
about, Alex. I thought you said he had a disarm.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna pee.
the spear guard.
Is it a pee break? Because I could do with a
Yeah, I
Gatorade
could.
drink.
Yeah, I need a pee break.
Quick pee break.
Okay.
Quick pee break. Oh, that's very exciting, isn't it? Hello, everyone. Oh, how are we all doing in this heated battle?
Yeah, good.
What is Max doing?
I'm doing my bed.
Oh, well done, mate. Isn't your door to your room like 4 foot tall?
No, but
Oh, Joe was saying.
5
Oh
foot
yeah.
tall.
Joe was saying you lived in the attic though.
Oh yeah, no, it's a big attic though. Like,
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
we go. So that's the side where it goes down.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought your bedroom door was.
Yeah. No, it's big.
We all back? Look at that, shirt off, beer out. What a man.
Oh, who's got the shirt off?
Tom.
Oh.
Got his nips out.
Banned from Twitch.
Chess, Lauren, you back?
Yep.
Lauren?
You're muted, Lauren.
I didn't go anywhere. I've been sat here the entire time.
Alright.
Strategize.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. So Willow comes to and her arm and leg are badly broken. She looks up at Lulan, a bit dazed and confused, but she hasn't got enough energy to act. Scribbles, your turn.
Okay, so I want Buddy to. So I'm going to.
Oh, sorry, you're really quiet. How do I?
Okay, so
Here we go.
There you go.
I am going to.
Charlie, stop! You're gonna turn me on.
I'm going to run to Buddy, and I'm going to be like, "Let's play catch." And I'm going to jump up, and he's going to grab me, and he's going to throw me directly at the queen.
Okay.
Whilst
Yeah.
I'm in transit,
Mm.
I'm going to use my waystone to briefly blink away, just to the little river that's flowing under the bridge just outside of the last town, and grab the item I buried there
Whilst you're moving.
whilst moving, and then I'm going to blink back.
Okay, hold on. So as you're skimming like a rock across this water, you pass a girl with kind of wild-looking blonde hair who's just standing on the water, holding your staff.
Nice.
And she's just this elf girl standing on the water, bare feet, wearing this long, green tattered dress, and she just goes, "Hello," and you just fly by and you grab this, confused, grab the staff and then blink back.
So I haven't quite arrived to her. Let's say I'm still moving through the air,
Okay.
but with the staff.
Second action is you going to be hitting her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you slam into the side of her.
I was thinking of using my decay move, but rather than using it with my hand, I put it into the staff. Kind of like a Getsuga Tenshu kind of thing.
We really need to give you more moves.
We do, but for another time.
Yeah. So you want to do a AoE decay kind of thing?
Or just a very targeted decay with an edge rather than with my hand.
Yeah. So this green plasma kind of flies out in this cutting shape, and it hits the queen 4 seconds before. No, well, 3 milliseconds before you slam into the side of her. You take 1 wound as you crash into her giant breasts. And you kind of get wedged there for a while, and then you slide down her body as Lulan's clone catches you. And she takes a wound, but she doesn't decay.
Sounds good.
All the sausages are dead.
Yep, Rhino, it's your turn.
Well, okay. Can I use my siege bow now
Yep.
and shoot my 2 actions to try and get off the last of her 2 things?
Tendrils.
That's the one.
I've rolled the wrong dice. Hold on. Yep. These 2 tendrils slap onto the floor, and she lets out this blood-curdling scream. She's kind of staggered back, and she goes
No, this isn't what was awaiting me. This isn't fate. This isn't what Anarian promised. The decree what I was when. Well, I blood sprayed though. I'm sorry.
Blood, black, mass sprays out of her mouth slightly. It's like purple, bloody mist.
Is that all the tendrils, or is there one more? I'm confused.
That was
No, it's all of them.
Okay.
Yeah. They've kind of like sizzled and withered on the floor, especially because 2 of them had landed in Freya's dome.
It's Queenie's go.
Oh, it is Queen's go. Sorry, yes, you shot twice. So the Queen slams her spear into the like ground, and then like out of her hand she pulls open this like vortex that surrounds like the front of her, and like this horrible freezing wind just is like forcing like Scribbles, a Lunan clone, and Angel, and then she pushes the portal forwards, and with a pop, the 3 of you disappear. And we'll discuss that in a second.
Oh fuck!
She turns to Voltrim, grabbing Voltrim by the neck and lifting him up.
Do you want to see your loved one? And
she like cracks open her jaw and just begins like inhaling Voltrim whole.
Can I grab her tongue? Just yank as hard as I can.
So you're like a tug of war going on.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Wrong person.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
It's
Hello.
so peaceful over here, no music.
Yeah.
The 3 of you just land in this like about 6 foot deep.
It was my clone, not me.
Yeah, I know. But you still see
Okay.
Clone's eyes.
Oh, okay.
You land in this like this soft snow, and it's like blizzard is just absolutely freezing you. Like your cloaks are doing their best to ward the ice damage off of you.
Are those Jeffrey Bowman's cloaks that he gave us?
Yeah. And like they're like shimmering blue as like ice particles are slapping into them, and like the throne room kind of disappears for a second, and and you're left in this white waste, and then all around you there are just thousands and absolute thousands of Chaos Marauders.
Do they see us?
Yeah. You landed in the middle of their camp.
All right.
Anyone have a waystone? Because my clone doesn't.
I do, but it will only transport me.
No. You can take others.
Okay, I do, and it can take others.
You can leave my clone.
If you think, okay, do you take the waystone out? Like, do you show my character or not?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to say, guys, I've got a waystone.
Okay.
We can get out of here.
If we
Like,
all
My
think
clone
of the
can't
same
talk,
thing,
by the way.
if we all think of the same thing at the same time, we will go together. We better fucking say, do you want to think throne room with me, Scribbles, quick, before they kill us all?
So
I
like
think
they're
that's
brandishing
probably
their
a good
axes,
idea.
They start rushing towards you,
Okay.
and you see Harkin on this like chair as he rises, and he's like, "Well. It's good to see you again, champions."
The blood
Throne room.
clone's gonna throw her
We think throne room.
balls at Harkin.
So as like the Lulan's clone like spins on a dime and runs over to Harkin and starts throwing her blades at Harkin, this like purple like waystone flies into the air and like starts like sparking into life, and within like a split second, Angel and Scribbles are gone, and Lulan, your blood clone, is just torn to pieces.
That's fine.
Hello, guys. So you appear in this like damp, cold room with this like dripping, like constant dripping sound, and there's this like this slightly younger now looking dwarf with all these webway gates around her, and she's like plugged up to all this like plasma entering her body on this like bed of stone.
Where are we?
Okay, so I'm going to turn to Angel and say, okay, so been the dwarf who I saw before. She's a lot younger now, and I may have stolen her weapon. I think she's very powerful, and quite possibly the antagonist in this story. So we're going to have to creep around her while she sleeps and get the fuck out of here through one of these portals.
Okay. I don't even say that, I nod.
You successfully stealth around her. So there's your waystone's still in your hands, so you can always just use that again, unless you want to try one of these different doors.
Have
Do you want?
Okay, no. So earlier, just a second. This is out of character. You said Scribbles just said he stole her weapon, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh lord! All right. I was going to steal something. I guess there's nothing left.
I also think that we both thought throne room and got taken here. So this must be some kind of queen.
Is it worth killing her now?
I definitely don't think we can.
Okay.
I think we will die.
Just trying to save a bit of time.
I'm just trying to save both of our lives.
I like how you're both ducked behind this table. And she's asleep like 9 feet in front of you.
I really think we should leave.
Yes, which you have been here before. Which portal do you think we should go through?
Well, I know that one of them takes me to a certain place, but I don't know where any of the others go to. And I also can't remember which one I went through last time.
Can he roll to see if he remembers?
Can I roll to see if I remember?
Scribble's mind is made of butter.
Okay. I am gonna suggest we try getting back to the others with the keystone. Because if we go... Okay.
You go through a portal, and if it ends up in the right place, you teleport back and tell me it was okay.
In fact, I've got a better idea. Why don't we both go through the same portal, and if it doesn't take us nearby, we can use the waystone to come back.
Okay, let's do that.
Good.
So which
you Spanish fuck.
There's nine portals. Which one?
Which one's the closest?
Number 4.
Okay, so you choose number 4. As you enter number 4, you arrive in this like bog, this like as far as the eye can see, and there's this massive, dilapidated city, like the size of London, like this huge monolith of like what was once beautiful white and blue stone is now just corrupt and destroyed and blackened husk of a city, with like these giant towers almost reaching the sky, either been halved or melted down to the ground. And all around you are like these creatures like crawling from the shadows. These like plague-ridden beasts that like hold out their hands to paw you.
Scribbles, why did you pick number 4?
I think we need to think about something else, and pretty quickly. I'm going to say throne room is probably going to take us back to the other place. So why don't we think of our friends? Why don't we think of Buddy really hard?
That dog. Okay. I guess we can think of him.
So as you think of that, you suddenly snap back into existence within the battle.
Bueno.
It's entered the city. It's in that pub area.
Okay.
With some kids.
Are Tom and Charlie making you characters?
No, we survived.
So there's this like massive popping noise, and from the ceiling falls Scribbles on top of Angel's back directly as Angel slams into the stone floor.
Oh lord! Don't we land near? We land near Buddy, right?
Oh yeah.
It's the armored guards.
Angel's completely Scribbles is head to toe in snow and like swamp water, as is Angel.
Swamp water. Okay.
Let us never talk of that again.
A tale for another day.
Agreed.
It's the armored guard's turn.
It is the I mean he's dead. I'm just gonna kill him off.
Clara.
The shock of us appearing out of nowhere gave him a heart attack.
Yeah, his heart is already stretched U-shaped heart, just pops. Yeah, Clara. So Clara's seeing you guys reappear, She turns her focus to the spear guards now pressing onto Willow, and she lets out this like heroic scream as she rushes forwards. They both turn to meet her, and she's going to do like a wide slice with her whip. But there was no music in the other chat room; they were just fucking around. The whip's going to hit them both. Where's my armor dice gone? One armor save and one takes a wound. The spear guard nearest the pillar is looking like he's on death's door.
I'm just sort of getting over everything that just happened. We're just casually carrying on.
Freya,
This is the way.
remember you're in ult still, Freya.
Yeah, so I'm going to open my eyes.
Yep.
Is that a turn?
And I'm going to use my fire sword thing.
Yep.
She's right in front of me, isn't she?
Yeah.
Okay, can I quickly move to the left? No. Wait. To the right of her.
Yeah.
Alright, swinging her around. And hit her through by the side.
Yep. So you're gonna swing your giant burning knight sword.
While my eyes are open.
Yes, of course. Yeah. The pillar melts in the middle and then just collapses. Ooh, locked it twice there. This spear guard gets cut in half. Doesn't affect your allies, and she gets hit in the side and lets out this like blood-curdling scream as she set ablaze. You get one more action.
Okay. With my ult, can I use as much fire as I want?
You can use, pretty much. I mean,
Okay.
it's only for one more turn, but yeah.
Alright. Let me think about it. Okay, can I do another swing? Can I heat up the sword even
That's
more?
No, it's already the hottest thing in this room.
Okay.
Apart from
Can
Angel.
Can I slice her?
Shocking.
Shameless.
How is she right now? Like, is she laying down? What's she doing?
She's floating still. She's looking. I mean, without taking a perception roll, she's looking pretty.
Okay, can I jump and then go down?
Jesus. Okay. So more like a downward slice.
Yeah.
You cut her left arm off.
Oh.
Yeah.
The wound immediately heals though because of the heat.
What the fuck's sake?
Well, sealed, not healed,
Ultram.
right? So our arm hasn't grown back.
No,
Yeah.
it's just like
No.
steel.
Isn't it Lulan's go?
It's my go.
Yeah, sorry, Leland. I thought I crossed you out there. Yeah.
Okay, can I use my? I'm gonna use do my blood clones first.
Yeah.
Has she got her? Is her weapon in her arm?
Yeah. And her right hand. Yeah.
Is it very stable looking? Is she holding on to it really hard?
Yes. I mean, perception roll, but
Can I? No, I'm just gonna get my my clones just to like straight on like try and climb
Wail on
up. Yeah, one of them at the bottom's gonna like use it to push the other one up, and it's gonna
Okay.
like just, spin round with both its blades and like dive down like a drill.
So hit her once. Her armor saves it. You get one more action for each.
For each of those. Okay, before I go back to me.
Yep.
Then I mean one of them's already on top of her, right?
Yep.
Then it's just gonna grab its head at some point, shove its neck back and just try and cut it, and then the other one's gonna attack it from back, just trying to slice down the hole that's currently available in her midsection.
Okay, so the one on top misses, but the one on the bottom cuts in to her exposed flesh.
It was meant to swipe upwards, just
Yes.
saw upwards, like you would with a steak.
How do you cut your steak? Lulan, your turn.
Okay,
You're still holding Willow.
And the
Willow
guard's
wake
not
up?
me.
Yeah, Willow's like come to.
Can I?
Bless you.
Can I use? I do have something to stop blood. I want to use Sewing Stitch, which basically just uses the blood of an enemy that's near me, recently dead, and like just stops either my blood flowing or an ally's blood flowing, like stopping them, so it heals them one. And I want to use down Willow.
Yeah, Willow's at 2 hit points.
Cool.
Okay. Fultrum. Still got your
Okay.
ult, remember?
I do, yeah, I'm about to use it. So, Vultrum will run at her, and now that the shield's on his back, jump, and then slide underneath her on the shield.
Yeah, nice.
And then he's going to ult her, so he's going to ult up and then knock her with the idea of forcing her into the Susanoo.
Oh, okay.
With basically the idea of maybe not like the full power ult that he normally would do, but kind of like a half one, so where he'd go up and then down.
Yeah.
He'd go down with the idea of pushing and then holding her into the fire.
So Vultrum, this like crack of lightning Vultrum like flies upwards and like takes her leg out, so she's kind of levitating anyway, but she loses this balance, and he slams into this like ornate chandelier, sorry, that's been there for hundreds of years of crystal and glass goes everywhere, and then before he leaves a Vultrum print on the wall, he just slams back into her with this like floating ball of lightning, and just is searing her head into this wall of fire that is Susanoo, as Freya's holding it up against like the very brim, and she's just screaming as one eye just like boils in its skull and like is pouring out from the bony plate, and like her jaw rots away, and like half of her face is just being annihilated, and she's just screaming in agony.
Can I just shout in her ear, the void is not something to fear?
She's
pushing her in.
Hold on.
Venarian, please. Assist me. You lied. They're stronger than you thought. Help me, Venarian. Why have you set me up to fail?
So like her face is just burning into it. It's like
the Four Kings. Please, the Four Kings.
As like her face is just beginning to melt away, and this like slow searing process. The spear guards like immediately just this one finishes off our little buddy as he slams into the ground, and the other two immediately rush to assist her. Clara manages to like choke slam this one into the ground, and the other one impales one of your blood clones and blows it up, and goes to throw its spear to like break Freya's concentration, but it misses. Angel?
Oh, you know what time it is, don't you?
No, not a clue.
It's boss killing time.
Oi!
So I'm gonna roll in. No, wait, I'm all the way over there. Shit. Alright, how long is it going to take me to get over there?
One action to get over there.
One action, okay, I'm going to run past. And then I'm going to slide in while she's completely open. And I'm going to... Is there like... That was a turn, right? Moving?
Have you teleported to her sword yet?
I've got my sword.
Okay, put it out.
By the way, Alex, the one that you said might have died is the one at her bottom. The other one is the one on her head.
Yeah, I know. The one in the bottom's dead, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna go...
Bless you.
Your reign of terror is over, you bitch. This is for Mentor, and this is for Red! And then I stab her with my rapier right in the chest.
What's your dex again?
8.
Oh.
So make it too.
So there's the rapier, like, just it bends as it enters the fleshy bit, and the blade shatters.
Oh.
Your handle slides down across her, and like she just lets out this like scream as Susanu begins to weaken, and Voltrum and her like kind of fall into this empty space with this thin blade for her heart, and like she begins to like crack and like crumble. And like the bone, her bone-plated armor becomes slowly like turns into stone and becomes like more and more harder to move.
How has it come to this? Never in 7,000 years. Never. There's never been stronger. Anarian, you lied.
Queen,
The Four Kings.
we will let you live if you tell us some information.
So she's like crumbling and like the fleshy bits like being pulled out of the bone as she's like looks smaller and smaller and weaker.
Die with honor. If you call yourself a queen, betray the one who betrayed you.
Anarian, what do you want to know? Well, actually, hold on.
What's his dexterity?
My dexterity.
Yeah, no, your charisma again.
Oh, my charisma is
9 with the girls, isn't it? Or 8 with
8.
girls.
8 with girls, if she counts.
What do you want to know?
I'm gonna look at Voltron.
4 kings. Who are the 4 kings?
Who are the Four Kings?
Long before humanity, elves or ancient elves, before
I'm just gonna pause the music.
Yeah, we need dying music.
Oh, that's very
It's
true.
all forced of it, yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
Just want to say, guys, the rapier worked again. No big.
And again.
I'm such a kill stealer.
I mean, that the rapier's broken now.
What? No!
Yeah, it's shattered.
Oh no, what will we do?
Oh,
no.
Could have gone and
No,
tried to find
let's
another
not
one.
forget that Angel nearly died once again.
It was all part of his master plan.
And Frey had to go save his ass.
Yeah, well done.
Once again.
That's pretty cool.
It's
Just
not over
saying,
yet.
Lunan has not
finish the
taken
let's
one
finish.
We've got to
one
wait for
piece
the-
of damage this entire battle.
Is that gonna play? Ruby, you can do your thing.
Groovy's heartbroken. He was rooting for the queen.
I know. I love it how
Yeah.
I get do you guys get notifications that Groovy has left the chat or
Yeah.
left the group because it's not been used or something? And I'm just like,
Oh, yeah.
poor
Hold on,
Groovy.
Muted the channel so I don't
Yeah.
get those.
What? How dare you?
Wait, what was your question again?
The
Who are
Four
the Four
Kings.
Kings?
You were telling me about the elves.
Long before humans, dwarfs, ancient elves, before the world dragon arrived, when this planet was a husk, there existed darkness and chaos. The Four Kings were our lords. It was the dragon that drove away the dark and created life. When he split himself asunder, we knew we had the chance. And the king's decree, the Son of Moon became a lord, and the first herald of chaos. Ancient elves were created by the Son of Light. They prospered and grew, but we waited and waited. And when we had the chance, we created you.
She points to Angel.
And with it, A race of destruction that even we couldn't have foretold. And the ancient elves, they wept as their halls were torn to the ground. The last of the line ceased up. They prophesied a new king, a phoenix king, to rise from the ashes of the old sun. But Malekith was ours, and so shall be. All of you are puppets dancing upon a string, for the moon still floats high in the sky, and the 4 kings have yet been prophesized.
Can I shoot you in the head?
Rhina shoots her in the head before she can finish her sentence. And she dies.
No, he doesn't.
So her eyes
My
roll
kill.
back.
That still only counts as 1!
Her eyes roll.
Alex, did he shoot or not? We need to know for reasons.
Rhino, do you want to have shot or?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rhino delivered the final blow.
No, he did not, because I
No,
deflected
my
it.
fucking thing was on top, stabbing her through the head. All of us, can we all just stab at the same time?
Kill style. The kill
I
style.
was going to ask someone else, you know.
Are we Murder on the Orient expressing this?
So she
Just
dies and like she ages before your eyes and like crumbles into dust. And like you just hear this like raucous applause echoing from the city streets outside. And like people are just like chanting like and celebrating and screaming with utter happiness. And like the front doors open and like there's a bloodied Henry, a bloodied Tyrion, pardon me, and a bloody Jeffrey Bowman. And Jeffrey opens up his arms. He's like, "My friends!"
Jeffrey.
And, like Rob walks in and he's like missing one of his eyes. And like Leaf takes off his hat and like bows to Freya. Korg walks in and immediately is like pressing all the like bricks on the throne room wall.
Where's the armory? Let's go.
Okay, can I take out Bob's frying pan?
Yeah.
And hand it to Jeffrey.
And Jeffrey like puts his hand upon your shoulder and he's like, he fought with honor and he died with honor. And no one could ask for anything more. You did well, Reiner. You did well. And Trebuchet Tom also like pats you as well. And Henry walks in. My champions, what you have done today cannot be rewarded in gold. But know this. You are hereby all anointed knights of the realm. And my close companions and friends forever. Ansia owes you its life. If there's anything Ansia can do, at your beck and call, we will answer it. And like Reiner's, fucking hell, I always forget his name.
Sorry, what?
Wait a second. Tylen, Tyrion, William Mander, Reginald Marcher, Hunter, all take the knee, and then even Prince Henry takes the knee before you guys.
Oh.
You've done it. Ansia is secured. The realm is at peace. You've driven chaos from our lands. What would you say? What would you want? If I could reward you with anything now, my chosen ones.
Oh, I would like a bath.
Henry laughs, a hearty laugh. Ha ha! Of course, my friend.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna grab Clara, and I was gonna say I want Willow to be healed, and I'm gonna place Willow into Clara's arm and push them towards the healers and armor.
All of you will be healed. We'll have a celebration. The city will run, not red with blood, but with wine. And all of you, Sorry?
I want to loot.
You'll have access to my father's armories. Whatever the chaos
Armory.
haven't taken, it is
Can,
yours.
can I look at myself and be like, can I have some light armor that has more armor fucking points?
Not a light armor, my friend, but a medium armor then.
Right, yeah,
I'm gonna say,
My
I want to loot
friends,
the castle.
today was a great victory. It was an honor to fight alongside you, but do not forget that this is merely the start.
Of course. Now you have a realm at your back and not some mere lords. A whole kingdom awaits you. In fact, I will have custom-made armor made for all of you in celebration and reward for your service. Except for you, Voltrim. In fact, Voltrim, there's something in the armory that once belonged to your race, and I wish to return it as a sign of everlasting friendship between me and the dwarfs.
You have my friendship, but the rest of my kinsmen, I do not speak for. Not yet.
Jeffrey Bowman walks over. Actually, I was hoping I could talk to you about that. I have a lead on the grimoire, but you're not going to like it.
Save it.
I nearly said my sister then. If my ancestor's sister has it, please just tell me now.
Not quite. You see, and I'm going to have to quickly get our roleplay here because I've forgotten his name again. What was that dwarf's name? Who got his head crushed? Rollo, thank you.
I love beer.
Rollo,
I love.
Rollo and his clansmen found it, and they hurried away in the dead of night before the battle. I believe, whilst they will intend to use it for good and to restore their southern realm, it will only be their undoing. And the boy is foolish and wishes to impress his father, so do not think harshly upon him.
Again, out of roleplay. Is it? For some reason, there's a moot that's being called in my head because there's no current king of the dwarves. Right?
So the dwarves elect their king every 40 years because the line of the kings disappeared.
Okay, and that's due, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That was just a bit of information. We shall. Rollo will see sense. Before we need that book.
So the Henry is kind of looking upon the destroyed throne, and he is hesitant to sit on it.
Don't blame him. Got obliterated by a laser beam.
It got destroyed by something, I can't remember what.
I want to.
Let's all make a new throne. Let's combine our powers.
Oh, that'd be.
Oh well, I mean, there's a little bit of it. He sits down and Jeffrey hands him the crown, and he's lost in thought of days long gone by of his father and the relationship he never really had, and he slowly dons the crown.
I'm going to take a knee.
Yeah.
And next to Willow, and I want to say to her, "You made your grandfather proud, Willow."
She looks away with tears in her eyes as Clara looks towards you, Angel, and gives you a really warm smile and puts her hand on your shoulder.
Leland's just gonna bow respectfully.
Rhino?
Sorry, say that again. I was typing to you.
Never mind. Rhino's just looking out a window.
I've restarted walking off. Let's go with that.
Yeah, I'll bow, but I won't kneel.
Nice. Scribbles?
I'm gonna kneel, but as I kneel, I'm gonna fall asleep because I've used up a lot of energy, and also I've got to go to bed.
Nice,
if I
that's alright,
wake
man.
up again, she's gonna murder me. So I'm gonna love everyone and leave everyone. But
Well done.
also,
Sleep time,
as I
mate.
fall asleep, I'm gonna say I'll state my demands next time.
Thank you for saving the world with us.
Yeah.
Always a
Night,
pleasure.
bro.
Good night, everyone.
Right,
See you
Charlie.
later.
That's not you. That's not. Sorry, I love you.
Voltrim will go up and do the warriors handshake where they grasp each other about here.
Henry stands and shakes. Chosen ones, what's next on your cards?
Sleep.
Yeah, it's long overdue.
Rest. I'm
Do you
gonna.
know where you'll go from here?
I think
I
I have an idea.
suspect north.
We have options.
Can I like pull the elven bow that I have yet to string out and be like, where did? Wait, 2 seconds.
Leaf.
In the meantime,
No,
Lulan's gonna
the other one.
whistle really sharply for her,
What?
for Hestia.
Oh yeah, so Hestia comes flying down. Like she hasn't quite got the use of her wings, so she kind of like barrel rolls through, like rolls up and lands and sits on her hind legs.
I'm gonna
And
then. I was just gonna grab one of the sausages that I still have in my bag.
Oh my god, yeah.
I still have a few.
She gobbles greedily at the sausages, this pink like beak chirping away.
Okay, as it's going on, I pull out the bow and I'm like, where is Timon? Tom away.
I'm away.
Well, in a
Well,
different city.
last I heard, she had returned to Hardhome in search of you. Well, not you directly, Reiner, but you lot.
No, me. Have your scouts said otherwise? Should I return there?
Well, she's not joined us in the battle, so I'm afraid I don't know.
Okay, I'll start to find Hunter, my cousin, and then
he embraces you into a warm hug. He's looking really like haggard. He's lost like 3 fingers out of his left hand, and he's like half his lip, upper lip is kind of like split down the middle now. He's been battle hardened.
Is he like that, or is he like
No, he's
can I take off my necklace, my Swain House necklace, and
Swan
put it over him?
He
said Swain, but and to be like, this will protect you, brother, for the fights to come.
he was like, well, it's you that'll need it. I intend to retire back to my lands now that Antia has its king, and relax in peace. Obviously, you're always welcome home, little one. Should you ever desire it.
I'm like so much older than you.
Yeah, but in elf years, not in human years. Humans age quicker.
Yeah, but I'm still like 80 and you're like 20 or whatever.
I don't think you are. You're younger than 80, because 80 would be Marquette, not the Woods.
Okay, I'm still like 50 then.
Yeah.
While old Reiner is having his chinwag, I'm gonna turn to King Henry and the party and be like,
My friends, it has been mostly an honor to fight alongside you, but I must take a leave of absence after this.
Can I just turn around and be like, where's Lady?
Shut your mouth! I unfortunately...
Can I zap Rhino with the armor? No.
Rhino goes flying for a
I don't want. No, I'm joking.
don't even start. Don't even start.
I have newfound responsibilities. I have been promoted to the head. The head of the Robins, legendary hero Angel Fernandez. And I think it's about time I figure out what exactly that is going to require of me. And plus, I think a certain special, beautiful woman deserves a bit more attention, and I plan to give it to her.
And I'm gonna kiss Clara on the cheek.
Clara like blushes and then like kind of like punches you in the shoulder. And,
I got stabbed there.
Yeah, accidentally, you're right. You fall to the floor.
And also, I need someone to find my finger.
Can I give Clara a cheeky wink?
She
Your finger.
Ignoring on it.
Oh my god.
Give that back! Give that back!
Clara is like, heroes fighting alongside you has been a very strange experience, even for a Robin, and you'll always be welcome in our halls. And I hope that our paths cross again. But I agree with Angel. It is time that we took care of our own matter for now, and fight many battles with you in the future. And she like bows, and Willow, like, although she's like broken and only 5 foot tall, kind of bows as well.
Can I want to kiss Robin, the Robins, all 3 of them
right
on the
there.
forehead
Oh, nice.
in like
Keep
a
an angel.
sort of. Yeah, even
You
then.
want to kiss
just like
Angel?
in a-
Are
me and
you
her
sure you
on
want to
the
kiss
forehead,
Angel?
on the
Are you
forehead.
sure about it? You still
You
kissing
know
Angel?
where he's been.
That is an honour.
Yeah.
Ryan, I don't get
Yeah.
jelly.
And
Thank you very much.
the Robins are ushered out by a medic who goes to tend to their wounds. So Jeffrey Bowman, like Henry's immediately being swarmed by the other lords, and Jeffrey Bowman walks over. I've been knighted to be the commander of the Defender of Man. I am to replace Henry while he acts as king. Though our numbers are thinned, I believe Reginald will be supporting us in some manner. My friends,
I hold him by the forearm and be like, "Send us word if you ever need it.
Of course,
we will be there for you, my friend."
Can I
my
tell
brother?
him? Can we tell him about like all the other stuff that we know, like about the ice place and all that stuff?
Oh yeah. So you fill him on those deets.
Can
It's
I
troubling
comment on
news.
my deets as well about the whole teleporting around, etc.
Oh, well, you can say that.
Just about all the
yourself,
enemies that we know.
But sad. I believe they would end here for some reason, but I guess even demon queens have a lord to serve. Still, this has brought me some important information, and now I can return the favor. There have been ancient ruins of ancient elves scattered throughout the lands. I believe you've already come across it since you have a waystone. Waystones were originally called sunstones. That much information I was able to acquire.
Fire Pokemon.
What? That'd be a firestone. These ancient tomes in ancient Elvish, you've come across one before, and still have in your possession. Written in ancient Elvish, you'll notice that the ink is silver. Now, I believe this is a broken down formula of a moonstone. And the reason why we cannot translate it or struggle to is because not just the language, but it's magically protected. I believe that finding these tomes will maybe unlock an ability or some sort of information about the past that we're missing. And information is power. We're fighting in the dark right now, and whilst we've had major victories thanks to you and your team, we are still mortal and still on the back foot here. I must return to my duties and ensure that no orc invasions happen under this new king. Whilst that is taking place, you should continue on your quest that the Lawmaster has given you. For your fate is sealed. You are the chosen ones. There is no doubt in any of our hearts anymore. Well done, my friends. We pats you all. And thus ends chapter 1.
Hey.
Finally.
A year later?
Yeah.
Alex,
yeah.
that was so.
Yeah, when was our first
That was really
session?
good.
Does anyone know?
Thank you.
I technically know it's on my calendar, but I've got to look it up. I think it was like July or something of 2020.
Yeah.
Let us know, because that'd be nice to
I
put it in.
think Vulture would also take a little break here as well. I don't know. I just messaged Tom just to get clarity.
Yeah, so basically what Angel is planning, it kind of happened off screen, but he got promoted to the leader of the Robins. Well, I don't think it technically happened off screen actually.
No, we all know.
No, it was when you were dodging the lady you impregnated.
Yes, that's when I technically found out, but then when Mentor died, it was like pretty much confirmed because the guy who was retiring died. So what I was going to do is going to take Angel away to the Robins HQ and figure out what sort of abilities they have as a guild, and also
so you've unlocked Midland and the rest of the map now to travel.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to do with Angel.
So keep in mind you still have the main quest. This was the side quest, so
how is that a side quest? Jesus.
We're able
Sorry,
to
what?
off, right?
well,
That was side quest?
Yeah, if you look at the quest list, you've reunited Ansia, which is a huge, important step up. So, very good.
Are we able to split off now as like little groups if we need to like do like submissions for each other and stuff?
I mean, you can do, but you've got to keep in mind that you've still got to do the main quest.
Yeah, but like little, I don't know, silly missions and things like that for each other.
Silly missions? What do you mean?
Not silly missions, you know what I mean? Like just like for me, like I want to grow the griffin and things like that.
Oh, well, that'll happen passively anyway.
Yeah, but I want to just to
Train
least
it and
learn.
stuff.
Yeah, learn about the
Yeah,
world
but
and
you
my
can-
character a bit more.
You can say if you want to make a second character, you can say that your character went off to do this and that. But you
I'm
lot,
attached to my character.
Second characters are good fun, by the way.
regardless of what characters you make, by the way, these characters you are now are the only chosen ones. Your secondary characters will not be ever chosen ones. You lot are all marked and earned.
You know, I would recommend we all go to the pub one last time, but they went really bad before.
I feel like we've come quite a long way since then, though.
Yeah.
Well, there was a huge step up when Freya jumped into the middle of combat to save Angel.
Yeah.
The first time either, by the way.
I know. The two of you immediately fought an Aryan as best you could.
I feel like Angel and Freya weirdly bonded over that little fight after the little fight.
God.
But yeah, so
Nothing
we're gonna
quite like uppercutting each other to get to know.
Yeah.
It's in the armory, Alex.
Yes. So in the armory, Korg receives like a sister axe to the King of Orcs' axe that was sealed away, and like Korg was like, "With this, perhaps," and then walks off. And within there is Stormhammer, the ancient weapon of the dwarves, long since lost. Stormhammer has a unique ability.
Oh no, I've crashed. That's good.
Oh, yeah. We'll look through the libraries.
I want to talk to Leaf
Oh,
before I
that's
go.
fine.
Although I hate him, he's a fucking twat. But
Yeah, what do you want to ask, Leaf?
well, one, I want to know what the fuck was on about those eyes and how the fuck do you do that, because that's cool magic. Not that I'm going to be able to replicate it, but I just want to start the conversation there.
So he gives you one of his eye talismans. And now, this is a very important piece of information for you, Max, as a player. If you do not say, I pick up the eye talisman after whenever you've used it, it will stay in that place for eternity.
Right, okay.
So
I wasn't expecting to get one, but okay, okay.
Whilst he used multiple ones, and the eye talisman is Leaf's own design, and basically it's like a force of nature ability that allows you to view from that talisman. So you can attach it to an arrow, fire it somewhere, and effectively bend arrows around towards that talisman.
Okay, that's quite cool.
It allows you to do harder, more impossible shots, basically.
And then can I also find out how he does free shot every single turn?
He just was like, I'm just more skilled than you.
Can I ask him what his training entails and how long it would take for me to get there?
I shot down trees off a waterfall as they fell down upon me, and he like winks at Freya.
Ooh.
Fucking cunt. Alright, whatever.
He goes to take back the talisman.
Yeah, well, I'd just say you're still a cunt then and walk off.
Runs away with it. You're like a raccoon, like running away like with his kibble in his hand.
Why would you say that to him?
Well, I was trying to be nice and praise him for having his cool little thing. I wasn't expecting to give me something for that, but
Alex, would you
Then
like
you call him a
us
cunt.
to all ask you
Well, you
what
told me
we
it's a
find in
fucking
the armory, or do you
street
want to type
tunnel.
that to us?
It all depends if you want to look in the armory.
Oh, well, fuck it, I want to look in
Yeah.
the armory.
Yep.
I feel
I'm
better off.
searching the whole castle.
Taking everything that isn't glued down. All the champions, you'll all receive a unique armor, except for Fultrum, who will receive Stormhammer, Stormbringer even.
can I get a little knife to put in my boot?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, nice.
Stop going into melee.
I just want a new short sword.
I don't know what about.
Is there any,
yeah.
what could I possibly? Is there any sort of attachment I could use to like get the grappling hook shooting out my arm a bit more like?
No.
No.
Oh, Alex, we all level up as well, don't we? Might as well do
Yeah,
that now.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
Okay, we all level
We'll
up.
type in.
Good.
Alex, how
Lovely.
much did you like the Vultrum Angel synergy?
Oh, I was very impressed. That was very cool.
And
Was the
then
Windwall part of it, or
the
just
Freya
a
Windwall
happy accident?
synergy
The
was
windmill
was
wasn't
another
part
one.
of it. That was an accidental ricochet.
I told Max about the wind wall, and I was like, any projectiles going through it are like tripled ages ago, and not once has it been used up until this point. Which then that's why Freya's fireball exploded.
He saved it for the big moment.
Yeah. Also, Freya and Angel's Voltram's combo of like burning her face open was basically, you know, in Infinity War when the gauntlet gets stuck to one of the Black Hand and he flies up into the Wakandan shield and he's slowly like grated like a cheese grater. That's what it was like.
That was pretty damn cool.
What I was
like
going for.
Dragon Ball Z, but on both sides with her squished in the middle.
Yeah.
What did I find in the armory? Or you going to tell us later?
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
All right. Thank you for a great final sesh.
Thank you for an amazing first arc.
I'm going to try.
So
and,
good.
Yeah, I'm going to try and catch the other group up because they're about a quarter into their first arc, so they've got like at least 4 or 5 sessions to catch up with.
How long do you think in-game time there will be between this session and the next session?
Probably not long. Probably like a week within game.
Okay.
Would it be possible
Still not enough time
if we had a second character to tag along and then disappear if our character is on those meets?
Wait, what? You mean you want to play 2?
If we had a second character, could we tag along to a couple of the sessions?
And then
disappear or
whatever.
whatever?
Our session.
Theirs.
Oh no, not yet. Because I want them to meet you guys.
Second character.
Yeah, but because you've had, you don't even know it, but you've run into like Charlie, mostly oddly enough, has run into like the came closest to meeting them.
Okay.
So Charlie, he'll probably tell you anyway. He's probably forgotten, bless him. But he, when he first got his corrupted waystone, he teleported in like to the outskirts of one of the other groups, like soldiers. And was like, "Oh, hi! Can I have a horse?" And they thought he was one of the other people in the in the other group. And they were like, "Oh my god, I've never met you this close up. Of course you can have a horse." And he was like, "Cool," and just stole the horse, pretending to be like Ben's character, and then just ran off. We didn't question it at all. No, not a single other question. He's just like, "Okay, I take the horse and go." Yeah, so...
oh, by the way, regarding the other group, I spoke to Ben and I was like, "Hey man, have you been leveling up?" And he was like, "What's level up?" And I was like, "Oh my lord, you need to speak to Alex so that you're not a noob by the time you meet us. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have leveled up, Ben."
They've only done 3 sessions, so they're I think they've had 1 level up, like, officially.
Cool.
Well, fucking noobs, man.
They're so different. Like, Laura's like organised regiment, and then Tasha and Ben are like, what can we steal?
Oh no!
Laura's playing it like Age of Empires, and the other 2 are playing like Fallout.
I relate to the Fallout.
Definitely shouldn't throw that behind it.
Yeah, so it's I'm gonna try and catch them up, and then we can.
Did we get any coin, by the way, at the end?
Yeah,
wow,
he has got
Voltram is so
we
poor,
just
by the way.
So
poor.
Can we just get a little bit of dosh?
We need more. We need.
I'll adjust. I'm gonna make your guys' actual character cards as well. So.
Yeah,
okay, how much gold do we get
access
just for this?
to the
Doing this?
I don't know. I'll decide it when I'm making your character cards.
A lot.
Should I take Voltram's charisma?
10, 20, 30, 50?
Nah, you never get to do charisma rolls anyway.
Because I've got 32 at the moment.
You did a charisma roll and got all that information.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Voltra. No, okay, fine, do it, Voltra.
I like having wisdom at 0. It's really good.
Yeah, because you can't use magic. It's only your armor.
Well, my wisdom is now 6.
Yeah, well done.
Leveling that one up still.
I leveled up my perception, considering I just about.
Oh, nah. Having a dogshit perception is really funny. Alex, something I'd love you to do is don't tell us the outcome of the roll for perception. Just tell us something. Like, you know, with Freya, it's like your eyes are closed. Just like, it's like, she looks really healthy.
Yeah.
Mate,
She looks like she has full hit points.
Yeah. That's
When
kinda
you
what I
said
did.
mine, I definitely
Yeah.
thought I rolled a good one because you were like, she's bleeding. I was like, if I can see she's bleeding, then that obviously means we're doing our job. So I rolled a good perception.
You rolled like bare minimum. So.
No. I realise that now.
Ooh.
Yeah, Alex, that was so cool. Thank you. That was
Yeah,
like
very good.
such a good battle, and I think we played it really well as players.
Yeah, well done, guys. Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah, I definitely thought I was
That
going to
queen
die.
bitch is dead. We let her live.
Yeah, I was convinced
So-
Rhino was going to die.
No, 100%.
Yeah,
so
I was convinced as well.
Antia is now secure, so this, as far as you know, there's no there's no chaos as far as you know, and everyone's under one king, and you've managed to complete the side quest like Anti and Civil War. So well done.
Hooray.
Come on.
Nice.
And out of the main quest, you've got a griffin's feather.
Oh,
I have a
yeah.
griffin as well. So, yeah.
And is that
You
it?
need to get the Grimoire Destruction. You need to find the key to the Eternal Flame, Blood of a Maiden Fair, Basilisk Venom, Horn of the Damned, and the Ultimate Sacrifice of True Love.
Ooh, I think I know the Basilisk Venom. I think I know something about that. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Are those all quests we need to do before? Or
Well, you dance to. So the Lawmaster gave you that to reignite the Eternal Flame to drive
but
away
is
the
it before
chaos.
part 2 or
No. It is part 2. It's part. I mean, this is only part 1 in the sense of like you're 30%.
Hang on. Okay, fine. Oh, we've done that.
I'm just trying to
It's
find
like,
out
it's
if we
like
can do
Skyrim.
more
Like,
of these
you
before
can
we
do
move on
the
to
main
part 2.
quest, but you can do so
Yeah.
many side quests to understand everything else.
I
and
do.
to
Yeah, you can
get everything else.
you can explore the whole
Make the
world.
shit easier.
but The world's getting slowly worse.
Oh, right. Okay, so I just remembered. I saw a side quest saying, find out what blacksmith wants. And I was like, that must be so low on the
Oh
title.
no!
I was like, I don't even remember who he is. And I just remembered he's that guy who chased me down in the alleyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Wow. Okay, I think that's it. And I can tell you now, I told Alex already, I didn't want to throw everyone off. We actually had viewers today. We had we had about 8 to 9 viewers who were all active.
Wow.
Yeah, what were they saying then? Are they? We're not live anymore, are we?
We are still live, but
Okay.
Oh,
it's still there. But they were like,
Is there still
loved-
people watching us?
they loved Alex. They said,
Oh.
this was the best sentence. It said, I didn't want to interrupt. We're just enjoying the tension and the DM's awesome description.
Oh, thank you.
Aw.
Thank you very much.
So yeah, I don't know if that'll ever happen again, but it was kind of cool. That was for the fun.
That was awesome.
battle.
That's crazy that people actually watched it. Considering we're doing this for a year and they got no idea what the fuck is
Yeah,
going
they
on.
joined with
Yeah.
content. I tried to type up some character description so it would make slight bit of sense, but they seemed to enjoy themselves.
Yeah, good.
Nice.
They didn't question why Ryan is not horrifically disabled.
I don't know what you're on about. Shush.
That's what I tried
There
to
is
tell Lauren when she was going to do her
horrifically
hi-ya-yas. I was like, well, do you want a bit of inspiration? You're like, I don't want any inspiration. I want it to happen now. I was like, oh, okay. I won't mention the viewers.
I fucking the feud relationship between Angel and Freya is so funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're like pulling it out of the hat. Yeah, at the very last minute to help one another.
No. It never was expected, was it, when we first started?
What do you guys think of the visions, eh?
Yeah, she is very good at PowerPoint presentations, that queen. She can
Yeah.
put it right into your head. Show you some harrowing shit.
Don't let your dreams become memes.
Exactly. So we'll say that whilst everyone, by the way, is celebrating, Scribbles pulled out the stone and it just and, sucked him away again.
Not surprised.
Yeah, goodbye.
Did he even find out where Bleedy is?
Oh yeah, Bleety's in the city as well, by the way.
Aw.
walking
Is he
around.
being
It made it
paraded?
through. How did it get through the sewer?
Is Bleaky
No, he
just
came
like
through the front.
carving into its arms and legs like its kill count?
Yeah, Bleety's now got a sleeve of tattoos.
It's just Killmonger from Marvel.
Yeah.
Remember, he's wearing armor, so he can actually just do it on his arm.
Yeah, he's got orcish armor on. Yeah.
We need to recruit
Oh,
Bleedy.
dear.
By the way, Leland, at any point are you going to mention the note you found?
What note?
Oh, never mind. Okay.
What note? Shit.
Well, let's hope it's in our inventory.
When you found Bleaty, do you not remember?
right, yeah.
Oh, that note.
Oh, what the one?
Charlie said
Yeah,
was
I
kidnapped.
mentioned that.
Yeah, but Scribbles has returned, so a bit suspicious you got this note saying that they have him hostage.
But I told that on the way to the city.
Yeah.
We discussed it. I literally gave it to every single one.
I meant, and Scribbles
We
has
didn't.
reappeared though, hasn't he? In
I
the
just
talk
city.
about what
assumed
was
he'd
on the
broken
note.
free.
Huh? Sorry, son?
I said I just assumed he'd been kidnapped and broken free himself, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Nope.
Unless he's on
Got
loan,
information out of
maybe. Is he
But it's
loaned?
not- No, it's Timmy. They've got Timmy.
Oh. I thought they had Scribble. Oh no, that poor child, and no one told Scribbles. Okay. Well, actually,
Yeah.
technically, Charlie's not here to not get told, so we could say we tell him.
Mm.
I don't know. Anyway, shall we leave it there?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
hit the hay. All right, guys, it's been an absolute blast as always, and we'll have a little brief hiatus. I'll be posting your character cards as I make them, and we'll pick up for Act 2 the moment the other group's caught up. So, try not to
I'm
forget
really
everything.
looking forward to when everyone meets.
Yeah, well, hopefully we can do that in person as well as the COVID situation slowly eases.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Mm.
So, yeah, everyone write down anything you might forget. Or I
Alex,
might
we do
forget.
need to get your favourite moment from the session before you go.
Yeah, so it's caught between the utter shock of the chain combo, to which I was like so impressed I just let it happen, although the roll was slightly poorer than it should have been.
Oh.
And then
No one saw that coming.
Freya jumping in to save the wounded angel was cool. So it's caught between those two.
Freya.
Oh, actually no, and then also Voltram's driving the Queen's face into Freya's Susanu.
Yeah, that was pretty good actually.
Yeah, so it's between those three are my highlights.
And me stealing the kill, and then Max stealing that kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone obsessed with like last hitting.
Oh, I,
Who
had
has-
to- I wasn't
who
paying
has
attention
kills?
then. I just heard Tom go, I've stole that kill, and I was like, I know what I can do now.
Who has killed the most bosses?
I've
Wow.
killed 3.
Well, hold on. I've killed that guy who invaded the castle because I shot him with a trebuchet from the other side of the map. If you're.
Oh yeah.
I
The
killed-
Scorpion, yeah.
I killed that mate. So that was like the leader of that army.
Yeah, the orc guy, yeah.
I killed the one where Adam ult it through the chest, and then I just stabbed him in the heart. So
Oh yeah,
that's-
Bloodthirster.
That's
Yeah.
2. I would count this one, but you're saying Max's shot's cannon.
Yeah, Max did kill her, yeah.
My guns.
You stopped the killing blow to ask her a question.
Oh well. What a waste.
Such
To be fair, Freya has dealt a lot of damage to
Yeah.
pretty much most
It
bosses.
doesn't matter. It all matters about killing
Doesn't
blows.
matter.
Otherwise you don't
That
get
Doesn't
still
matter.
only counts as one though.
I
I
think
killed the
Ma-
first one in the first boss battle. I killed
Yeah,
the blood person.
Varys.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
The blood person.
And
I killed
then
Red, by the way.
He deserves no other name.
Yeah, true. You did kill Red.
And then I killed the.
Why is everyone killing their dads?
And then I killed the guy when we were in the city and we were protecting it and stuff.
No, Voltram killed him because he exploded into a Bloodthirster, and that's when Voltram reappeared to save.
Technically, that was a bloodthirster. I killed
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
the guy
bloodthirster was a
before.
different boss.
You killed Garen, and then Bloodthirster was killed by Voltram.
Yeah.
Freya, I think you have
One
killed
shot.
a boss, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have, but I don't remember
Yeah.
what though.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Freya did probably half of that boss's damage, the queen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
We
think
talking
I've, like, Freya's killed
ultimatums, Adam. Max killed
It-
him.
killed.
She's assisted quite a lot.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
she hasn't killed, but I do think she's I can't even speak. The amount of damage she's done to each boss has been quite big. Right, guys, I'm going to hit the hay because my hay fever is kicking my ass right now.
You're going to hit the hay
don't
back.
hit it then, yeah.
that'll
Don't
get
hit
it
it.
worse.
Don't hit the hay.
Alright, guys, I'm going to hit the hay as well. No.
Protect your
Bye,
wife.
guys.
Alex,
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Oh man,
If anyone is
I
watching this
can't
stream,
believe that went as well as it did.
Same. Surprised no one
think
died.
that surprise round really culled quite a few people. I think made a real difference.
Chris, how long have I been on mute for?
you've
Quite a
just come
long
back.
while.
Wow.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But makes a lot of sense. Anyway, I'm gonna head to bed. We'll catch you guys later.
Hi, Max.
Peace.
Night.
That was good.
Oh man.
Intense. Yeah.
Cool.
I think I'm gonna do a couple of missions, like with Alex and whoever, just to like explore my character in the world a bit, and just do like
you can
silly
still do it with people. The only reason I'm leaving the group at the moment is because I feel like he has to, because he has to learn what the hell being a leader of a Robin is, and then I feel like I can come back with the guild with like powers and stuff, because at the moment all I know is I can look in a letterbox that I never check. That's like the amount that guild
apparently you got a
brings.
letter in there from one of the other parties that you were like, oh well, and
really?
you just threw it away. Yeah, it said something. That's what Alex said. Not when I last saw him, he was like, yeah, there was a letter in the box that Angel just looked at and just threw away. Like, don't know what that means. Goodbye.
That's because
something about like help or something.
Yeah, Voltrum is putting his name in to be the king of the dwarfs as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Voltrum, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
I did do it,
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore. Because he is the last remaining descendant. So
Fucking knew it.
The reason they've got the moot where they vote is because there are no descendants left.
Wow.
And one disappeared, didn't he?
Well,
and then Voltrum doesn't remember shit.
because Voltrum still doesn't know what his name was before he died, but he knows why he died.
Oh,
and he also knows roughly who he was, and he was a descendant of Aegis, who got mentioned. So Aegis is the first dwarf, whose sister is the magic wielding dwarf. That he
the white one.
The idea is that he like slips in and out of being. He's kind of like Voltrum is the armor, is the name of the armor, and it saved Aegis thousands of years ago. So to say one is one thing and the other is another is wrong. They are the same. Like Aegis is within Voltrum and Voltrum is within Aegis. And it's going to be a really interesting series. It's going to be an interesting arc when Alex starts introducing more and more of, you're probably not acting as Voltrum would act anymore. You're going to start doing as your like ancestral king would. And God knows where that's going to go. So that's really exciting.
Damn.
Also, Voltrum got to half health, and if he takes much more damage than that, cool shit will happen. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh,
what
yeah.
did you guys
If
end up with?
Lulan dies, something comes out, and so she doesn't actually die.
Oh shit!
She doesn't die a first true death. That's
Lulan is such an interesting character. Fucking hell, Lulan is such an interesting character.
I mean, I said to everyone that I would tell the backstory once we defeated the first chapter. So once everyone's back, I'll let everyone know Lulan's very, very fucked up backstory.
That's true. She was very hesitant that time. Angel was like, "Hey, champ, why didn't you?"
Oh fuck!
Partly because I didn't actually know my true backstory.
What's wrong with
hey champ? It literally tilts me every time. To the point where you must not stop doing it. You must not stop.
It gets us through tough times.
Started ironically, and now
I've said to Alex, like, Voltrum needs to head off and make sure his name is in the mix. But also, I'm happy to do like a one shot for everyone if people are, if like we'd like to do a session, but Alex is still waiting for the others to catch up.
Mm.
I'm happy to DM something so Alex can be a player, for example.
Ooh. Well, I do have a second character, and I've sent it to him, and he's approved of it. So you might be running into that. So maybe that could be in the one shot.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, my second character is still technically Lulan. It's just split personality. But he said yes, but then said no, and then said yes. And now I'm like, I might make a completely different. And then depending on if he says yes or no in that moment, then we'll go with it. But if not, then I'll have a different one.
Are you sure
Can I
he wasn't
remember
being
all my
really
other
method
characters?
and did a split personality result? So half of him said, yeah, that's fine. The other half said, no, you can't.
Who the fuck knows? But yeah.
I can't remember what my other characters are.
It's Gerwa,
At times.
the legend.
I've got so many.
Gerwa.
Gerwa's great, and Gerwa has a gift for everyone. Once 2 weeks have passed.
It's already been 2 weeks.
It's not.
Is it not?
No, it's been... So
been a very
I think Alex said it's
long
going
day.
to roughly be a week before we start again as like our group. And it's only been like 3 days, if not 2 days, since the previous one.
Yeah, because it's like for the last 24 hours, we've literally been battling.
Yeah, it's been non-stop.
We started at the beginning of the day, didn't we? Because we went through the night, travelling, through the tunnel, fought the rat people,
rested.
Went to the pub at night, with the orc people, rested. And
then in the morning,
we went to the execution and then started fighting from then on till now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We did have quite a leisurely walk from the first fight to the second fight.
While chatting our strategies, Alex like, are you sure you want to keep chatting? Or things are burning down. Yeah.
Like, stop interrupting, Alex. God.
I feel like we need to actually like plan a little bit more when it gets to serious shit, like trying to do combos or whatever.
That was our one move, that combo.
Yeah, like right at the beginning, like using that bit, so good.
I'm saying, like, Voltrum's got no ranged at all. He's just gonna walk up and say, like, hit me.
I love that your Overwatch.
Me, brother.
You preemptively did the hand thing well before I could actually do it. It's like, I hold my arm back.
Are you gonna? No? Okay, fine. Sword out, shield out. Let's go. Yeah, that was a class end to the arc. I think Alex has done such a good job.
Yeah,
that literally got us through a pandemic. That story.
Yeah,
true.
I mean, we're still in it. We're still going to be in it for another 2 years, but
don't say that.
Yeah. My birthday, 17th of May, is the first day we'll be allowed to have groups indoors.
Ooh.
Nice.
Sounds like party time.
Right, I'm going to skedaddle because I'm going to go to bed.
Night, Chess. Love to see you.
Night, guys.
Great session.
Hopefully see you guys soon. Bye.
Alright, and I'm going to end the stream. I think we still have like viewers, maybe.
Wow,
I'm gonna do the classic. Hey Dan, you better be following me, man. Like,
hey champ.
Let me learn the Twitch terminology. What is it? Follow,
and then
subscribe.
Once I'm partnered, subscribe. He's joined.
Hey, I said follow, not join. I can hear myself.
You're gonna at me like that.
Did you just watch the whole thing?
I've been here the whole time, yeah.
Oh, what a legend.
Just chilling.
Where were you? You weren't in chat. Where was You weren't active in chat.
No, well, I've been playing Farming Sim.
Are you going to join?
Plus, like, because everybody knows me as well, I don't want to like wade in, you know.
You got to be the ultimate fanboy and be like, "Wow, Adam looks hot. What's his Insta?"
I love that guy. Angel,
everyone,
my forehead.
so many people in the game are like that, Dan. You've got no idea.
Oh no.
How you doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Oh,
It's a cat.
cat. Tom, what's your cat's
He
name?
was screaming at the door. His name's Mason.
Mason. Hello. He's done.
He was very annoyed because he didn't want me to play D&D. He wanted to play Chase the Tail. See, he doesn't want to hang out, but he will just scream. Anyway, let me end this stream. That was fun. How to do it. There we go.